Alright, we're live.
Really?
Yeah.
We're live.
He's going to
We're
get
live.
the treasure.
I had to play as Johnny Bravo since we had too many players. Oh, mama.
Okay, well, it's been 2 weeks, but welcome back, everybody.
2 weeks.
No.
It's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks off.
Oh yeah.
I guess
Too-
it's been
too
3
many.
weeks total of time, I guess. But yeah, it's been 2 weeks since we had one. It's been 2 weeks.
Too many.
It was definitely too many, but unforeseen circumstances.
Hanzo, do you want belly rubs or do you want to
Yeah.
just attack my hand? You can't have both.
Well,
They can
Oh.
have both.
they can and will. So I guess we'll roll. Erin, I do think you're right that you narrated last time. So everybody else, I guess, will roll.
not everybody roll. It's been
It's-
2
it's
weeks. Fuck you mean?
Do we
It's
want
not
to
like
have
we have
everybody
a
roll?
record of this on like a website that all
No,
they do is just
no.
digital platforming.
So,
I rolled-
wait, I rolled a D4 by
Oh,
accident.
that's you that rolled that. I thought I was being dumb.
You want the low
You
roll.
rolled a
you can
3.
keep-
I rolled a
It's
3,
okay.
and you rolled a 3.
It's okay, you can have it, no?
No, roll again, Austin.
Okay. I'll get an 18.
I still rolled the lowest by a significant margin. Okay.
I can give you a chance. Come
You know,
on.
it's only appropriate that I would narrate our first time back.
I think it
Alright,
makes
you
sense.
gotta do it as Feigr. I'm kidding. Don't do it as Feigr.
Yeah, do it as
You gotta
Feigr.
do it as either Feigr or Boromir.
Well, here's the thing: when the DM narrates, you get to have an objective view of what happened, so it's probably
I hate
better.
objectivity.
It's probably better from my point of
Narrate
view.
as Beepo.
No, that would suck.
After him. I said Boromir after him.
I was gonna say after last session, Beepo's fate is unknown. So
Oh my god, yeah.
Fucking God.
okay, so October 21st, we did this. Boromir
yeah.
teleports the group to his manor in Dunsfeld, outside Holstead. The party go through the manor and find some clues about being able to trap Boromir, and they learn that Feigr trapped him at some point. They also learn that Boromir talked with her about locking Afraius away. You guys don't know who her is, but that's in the letters that you found. After they finish the manor, Boromir teleports them to his dining room to have a chat. Murgo tells Boromir that he wants to kill Alden. Boromir warns him that he has eyes everywhere. Iona is desperate to get answers from Boromir about Higos, but gets none. Emet asks about Chiz and Kevin, who Boromir knows. They question Boromir about Afraius, which he says is a touchy subject. Boromir sets Lassime's heart on the table, showing that he's killed him. Emet throws Beepo under the bus for Lassime's summoning, telling Boromir to go, quote-unquote, talk to him. They get brought back to Quethlin. No time has passed. They decide to trap Feigr until the morning so they can have a conversation with him. Quethlin is eerily quiet and misty. The streets are dead silent. Emet confronts Feigr in his room and passive-aggressively threatens him to stay in his room. Emet convinces Jerry the Crow to keep watch over Feigr's window throughout the night and alert him if anything happens. And Iona scales a building and sees that low clouds have moved in from the north and the east. And that's where we ended last session, with a hero shot of Iona looking off into the distance.
Yes, of course.
And fucking can't believe you got the hero's moment you wanted.
Yeah.
I got
So
my
let me-
villain moment, you got your hero.
My hero moment where I still know nothing. I still have nothing.
Literally 0 to go on.
I
So
actually
we-
am in the negatives because I lost my demon.
Oh, yes, true. Your one contact, otherworldly contact. Okay, so let me ask, do we want to start the following morning? Everybody went to get some sleep while Feigr was trapped?
I don't know if Gerard had anything he was doing.
I don't think so, no.
No? Okay, so following morning, I guess, we'll do... in terms of time, we'll say it's about 9 a.m. It is 32nd of Yavani, 4277. And we'll open on each of you waking up. Let me go ahead and write the date 4277 PA 32 Yabani. Okay. My phone picked right now to do an update, by the way.
Fredonia?
Yo! Let's go! This song's a banger!
Okay.
I was not expecting this track.
We're all just vibing.
For real.
So that's what we'll do is we'll say you guys wake up the following morning. And I guess we'll start I guess with Iona since she's separate from the group right now. And then we can cut to everybody else.
I'm just gonna wake up and go back to the inn where I know everybody's waiting.
Okay. So now I guess we'll cut to everybody else.
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, there's nothing else I would have noticed waking up, right? Or actually, are the streets like still weirdly empty, or?
No, it's back to normal now. The
Okay.
following morning.
Okay, yeah, I would just keep going back then.
Okay. And just in case you guys are curious, today it is a little misty out. There's a few clouds in the sky.
That's my favorite kind of weather.
And it is currently cool out. High of 71 Fahrenheit, low of 56. That's your daily weather forecast.
Water
Thank you,
likes this
weatherman.
temperature.
Yeah.
Water enjoys this
Hey
temperature.
Siri, what's
Yeah.
the weather?
In Alimaea.
Raining at 55 degrees. Expect
So-
cloudy skies starting to...
So yeah, whatever it is outside for you right now is how it is outside, except
Oh,
it's
yeah.
daytime.
Hey Alexa, what's the weather?
Really
Wait,
hot.
where am I? I don't see my mini on the map.
I just moved you back to the.
Oh,
To the
thank you.
Low 68 degrees. Did you know? I have tips on cleaning and sanitizing.
Oh, it's because
Did you
I'm
know?
hiding.
No!
Okay.
I
I'll
would like
start.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Gonna just wake up, head downstairs, order a martini along with some simple breakfast.
Okay. It is
9 a.m.
okay, sure. You're gonna go down and talk to Melamir, right?
Breakfast martini.
I'd like to go
Does
check
that-
on Feigr's room and remove my paper.
No!
Magic sealing
No!
paper.
No!
What do you mean no?
I didn't know.
I have to go in the second you do it. I don't trust him. No!
Are you
gonna go say
yell at
good
him when
morning
he
to
does
him?
that? Yeah.
So we'll say this. We'll say Gerard, you had to approach that door. Emet, you're waking up at the same time and walk out and point dramatically while he reaches for the door handle. No!
It's
Please
too late.
get some
I
breakfast
remove-
before we go
I
in.
remove it and knock on the door.
You want to get breakfast, Emet?
I wanted to get myself breakfast and Feigr some breakfast. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, that's how you know somebody's a nice guy if they say, "I'm a nice guy." I think we're pretty nice guy.
Is the inn like empty besides us?
Yeah, it's really early in the morning. Most people are off to work and stuff like that.
I'm gonna come to Melamir. Can we like have the room for like an hour or so? We really need to talk to our friend associate Feigr. Would I be able to commandeer the main hall?
Sure, yeah, I'm like making food for the rest of the day, so like, yeah, no problem.
Perfect, thank you. I'm gonna block off the inn for like an hour or so.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, cool. Then we can just bring Feigr down and have the conversation that way.
Also, Murgo, my guy, here's your fucking martini, and he like slides it on the bar at you, and it slides. It's like the bar's been waxed for this exact purpose. It like slides straight into your hand.
Thank you, sir. With the night I had, I think this may be just a touch overdoing it, but it's necessary.
Yeah, no problem.
Hair of the dog.
Yeah. Okay, and then I guess we'll say, so Iona, is your intention to go upstairs while...
Well, my intention is to make sure that since they're going to get Feigr, that they can just bring him down so we don't have to like only have this conversation in his room while we're all trying to have a conversation with him.
Okay.
That way we can have a conversation without worrying about people coming in and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we'll cut to back up top. Emet, you've walked out of your room, and you can see Gerard approaching the door.
I don't know if you want to overhear me while I'm asking Melamir for the room.
You're downstairs? Damn! I ain't dumb. I wanted to have the conversation, all of us, like a wall right in front of him, like confrontation.
So what do you want to do, Emet? You see Gerard approaching Feigr.
Are you going to open the... Should we get the man some food before we let him out? We did.
Can he not get himself his own food? He's a grown-ass man.
He's old.
What do you want a spoon feed him?
I was going to do him a liberty and bring him some food. Isn't that what you do with people in his situation?
It's not a
He's not a prisoner.
So he's prisoner, by the way.
Alright, in my mind, for all we know, he has no idea he's been locked in his room. He could just be asleep the whole time. That's why I removed the page, the magical piece of fucking paper.
As you're talking? Okay.
I'm just gonna laugh my ass off if the door opens inwards, and the ball is just completely useless.
No, it wouldn't work.
Well, no, it's like a sealing tape.
He had the little piece of paper that sealed him in.
Imagine if it only worked. It only
It's
works
a
if the
push and pull.
It only works for pull doors, not push doors. So it's basically fucking pointless.
That would be a Noah thing.
It would be, man.
That would be an Aquilardus thing.
Don't put words into my mouth, okay?
You know me.
So you knock and you hear somebody stir on the other side. You hear Feigr snoring and making little mumble noises.
I knock louder.
I just asked Melamir for like a platter of food for everybody on the table.
Okay, sure. He'll hand you a big. He'll hand you a giant silver tray of like orange juice and like pancakes and stuff. Nice breakfast foods, sausages, and you knock louder and Feigr stirs, and finally you can hear him yawn on the other side and old man shuffle over to the door.
Feigr,
and
rise and shine.
He opens it and goes, "Oh, Gerard. Oh.
You're gonna literally make me yawn.
How's it going?" Are you about to yawn, actually, for real?
Yes.
Yeah, he opens the door just to crack and goes,
Did you sleep well?
I did. The best sleep of my life.
It's good. It's good to hear.
I'm surprised I didn't have any nightmares from Emet giving me that death glare last night from the window.
If he opens the door further, he's just gonna see me 1 foot against the wall, doing the cool guy leading, just staring at the door.
Fucking dagger eyes.
Allow me to get dressed and I'll meet you downstairs promptly.
Alright. We've got a lot to talk about.
Okay. He'll close the door.
Your bird's still watching the window.
Yeah, I'm still watching.
Yeah, Jerry is still standing guard very acutely. He's so good at standing guard.
He's like, I love that chart. I love this guy now.
Yeah. So he'll close the door, and you hear him old man shuffle over to his dresser and start throwing clothes all over the room.
Can't even get dressed with witchcraft. What the fuck is useless?
And he's
Anybody's gonna
taking
come
a
back
long rest. This man's out on his spell slots. Come on.
Yeah, this is what I'm asking. So now you hear Feigr doing that. Are you just gonna stand outside and wait? Are you going down to wait for him, or?
I'll be up there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have no reason to distrust that he's not going to show up. So I'm going to go downstairs.
Okay. Emet, you're going to stand up top?
Emet literally is a paranoid one of the group.
Rightfully so, I would think.
Yeah.
Okay. I fucking hate it here! So,
He's
Emet, well,
turning more into a rogue here. I hate it.
while Gerard turns and goes downstairs, you're able to hear Feigr finally get dressed. And all of a sudden it goes silent in his room for longer than you would think.
Mm.
Oh, go in.
Okay, you go to try the door, and when you do, it does not open easily.
Was it his bird watching the window?
The window.
There it is. So he would be yelling if anything would happen. I'm gonna holler down to Gerard, saying that the door won't open.
Are you pulling it?
No! No!
I reach into my
The door
pocket and I
comes
check
like-
if the seal is in my pocket. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I took it off.
I'm gonna hit it with my shoulder a couple times.
I
to see if
turn
it'll open up.
around.
Okay,
Back up the stairs.
as Gerard, as you come up, Emet has hit it with his shoulder, and when you do, Emet, it caves in, and you're able to open it. It swings open with a lot of force, and Feigr's just standing there, like
Butt
robe
ass
half
naked.
on. No, robe half on, and he's looking at you, and he's like, "Patience, Emet. I was coming down. Are you okay? Is everything okay?"
No, my shoulder hurts. No, my shoulder bloody hurts. Damn
Do you
it!
want me to fix that up for you?
You literally got baited.
I hate you. What?
It's rather perfect,
No,
though.
I'm fine. You need help with that, old man.
No, I've got it. And he does a little wiggly woo, and his clothes fold themselves onto him, and they stitch in place.
When I saw that he had gotten the door open without my help, I turned around and went back downstairs.
Okay.
Interesting.
Feigr says.
Is it?
Feigr-
Is it though?
He says.
Yeah, it's longer than I would have thought.
Yeah, it's suspiciously long. Is
It's like a 10-minute pause, I'm assuming.
Not 10 minutes. It's like it goes quiet for like 30-40 seconds straight. Where it's like you hear him actively rustling and getting clothes and like putting some clothes on, and then it goes totally silent for like 30-40 seconds. Like a suspicious amount of time with zero sound.
I can't hear any of this, right, from downstairs?
No. You hear like the door get bust open and then like some murmuring, but
Okay.
Feigr says, "Shall we?" And he kind of like gestures towards the doorway.
Take a
As
step
I-
back
Pouring
and let
orange
him
juice
go
in
in
the cups.
front.
Okay.
As I approach Iona and Murgo, I'm gonna go ahead and let them know. Emet's kind of acting a little strange this morning.
Oh, you think Emet is acting strange? Okay.
Yeah.
It's been acting strange since we got here.
Well, I found the boy terribly strange from the get-go. So, yeah, it's nothing new.
Wow, damn. Emet, as that is happening downstairs, well, you can't hear any of this, it's just murmurs, but you step back and Feigr steps ahead of you and you escort him downstairs. You follow behind him as he goes downstairs.
I'm just gonna get
That
a
is
little
a stretch.
shudder.
Mhm.
Man, I think someone's talking shit about me.
Your steam
Oh,
just a
I
little
noticed you've been acting weird since you got here.
Okay, you guys end up going
Always
downstairs.
told me.
Yes.
You're now down in the lobby.
I'm gonna toss a gold coin at Melamir and say, you might need that to fix the door up there.
Sure, appreciate it, dude.
Mending.
Property damage is, of course, appreciated when you do compensate me again for it.
Again?
Yes, when you compensate me for the property damage you did cause. I appreciate it.
I'm not an asshole. As much as I may seem like an asshole, I'm not one.
You gotta give him like a coy little like side look.
I'm a product of my environment.
Mm. So now Feigr's downstairs. He sees your tray and he sees that the door has now been shut to the outside world. He goes, what's going on?
Feigr, why don't you come over here and have breakfast with us?
It's like he's gonna get fired. What is this like? Come over here, have a seat. I've got some bad news for you.
Good news or bad news first?
He goes, okay, all right, okay. He kind of like old man shuffles over to the seat and sits down. Not lays down. He sits down on the chair. And he's like, oh, sausage. He does the little hand wiggly and then he grabs one and just starts eating it.
Do we currently have those journals, by the way?
What?
Boromir's? Yeah.
Yeah.
You took the pages out of them.
Okay. Who has them, or can I say I have?
It doesn't matter. You can say you have them if you'd like.
Okay. So
We're
yeah, you go ahead. You're fine.
Oh, we're
no,
having
I'm gonna be the asshole.
We need a bit of a party conversation that we haven't had since we got here.
Oh, all right.
Lots of things that we've done and that we want to do, and hopefully things that you can tell us that you've done.
Am I in trouble or something?
No.
I can tell you're like talking down to me a little.
You've been a very bad boy.
Well, I have been asking you for personal answers that you are avoiding, but other than that.
Avoiding.
So we met Boromir.
His face goes ghostly white when you say that.
Oh yes. Daddy Dearest says hi, by the way.
When? Who says hi?
Daddy Dearest says hi, by the way.
Yeah, apparently Murgo is... We're really throwing these at him. Murgo is,
He's just like,
Boromir's son.
So I'm gonna take the page that I took from the journal that mentioned his last name, Crevior, set it down in front of him, and just slide it over. Is there
all
anything
this
you want to
is like happening at the same time. Last 3 sessions worth of shit. He's just like, what the fuck?
Can I like get him like a glass of water and like?
There's
sit down
orange
in
juice
front
at
of
the
him?
table.
There's orange juice.
Oh, okay.
Orange juice in front of him.
I'll pour him a little orange juice.
Yeah, he'll
Look
take
at you
and
being
go.
the good cop here.
Just to answer his first question before we start shoving everything else, when he asked like when Boromir happened, last night he sort of surprised us in the wall.
In the wall.
Well, like from the wall. He
A portal.
he brought us to his house. It was very strange.
He gets like that look of recognition. His eyes grow wide, and he's like, "Oh." And you told him about me?
Wouldn't
No.
stoop that low.
Oh, and
But
you can
I
see him.
think
You can see him like change his posture. He's clearly relieved.
But I think we found something that had your name on it. Emet, did you keep those papers?
Slams it on the table.
You did it like a shogi piece. Like you were like, whoosh, whip it down.
Slides it over to him. Is there anything you want to tell us?
You can see him look at the paper. He reads it. Then he looks dejected. And he goes, I suppose I should have been more forthcoming with you.
Yes.
Oh. You can see
Both sides of this is like, yes, you should have.
let me put it this way. I had a bit of a how should I put it? A run-in with Boromir at one point. And I kind of had to put him in his place, so to speak.
So if you can do that, stopping you from killing Alden yourself.
Or at least putting him in his place, as you said.
What does Boromir have to do with Alden?
Oh, you don't know.
What are you
Apparently
Why, my
that's his
goodness.
son.
My brother.
You what? What you? What?
It's like a soap opera.
Not last night.
80s snap zooms to everybody's faces. He goes, oh. And he thinks about it for a second, and he's like, actually, that makes a lot of sense, yeah. That makes, like, a lot of sense. Like, too much sense, yeah.
Well, ain't that just a hill of beans? Because it makes no lick of sense to me.
Well, they kind of, like...
Could you sense that Murgo was a demon?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm not entirely sure he is.
Boromir is the Lord of Chaos. Except for in my book, he's Faramir, you know.
Okay. Okay.
Seems more interesting.
Far or near?
Faramir.
Oh, I like far and near better.
Totally botch his name in your book.
No, Faramir. Boromir's brother in Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Far
Oh.
on here.
We got some other info. We're not sure how to get rid of Alden with this new information. And I know that Boromir is not going to be very happy to let us try.
Well, logic dictates if you cut off the head, you know, the body will wither. Two grow back, and then the body withers. Two birds with one head, or something like that. I don't know.
Isn't that the Hydra?
Yeah,
No. That was stupid. It's just the body. If you cut off the head, the body will wither.
Iona was like,
He says.
I didn't know that Alden was a Hydra.
I read that
I'm
somewhere.
sorry.
We're a little lost on what to do next, especially since I don't know if you've found or learned anything yourself while being here.
Nothing that would help us right now.
So is there a reason you've been not with the rest of the
Can I-
party?
May I do an insight check on nothing that would help at the moment?
Sure.
Yeah. Insight, which is not my strong suit.
Hey.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
And I should roll with disadvantage.
You come to the conclusion that he's telling the truth. You feel like he means it. Like he's being a little dodgy in the way he's answering the question, but he seems to be sincere.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Erin's
So-
loud typing.
I
Sorry,
have
sorry,
another
sorry.
question for you.
That's fine. Yes, Emet.
So, this may be a bit of a logical leap. But,
Okay.
you know, considering I've done it, we're on the run, did you join us because you're hiding from something yourself?
Well, partly, yeah.
What is it? The only reason I've thought that is because, you know, this is purely a death threat on this piece of paper.
Oh yeah, he definitely wants me dead. Yeah.
So is that the only reason you joined up with us? To get the out of Dodge?
No. What? Oh, you think I only joined with you to get away from Alden and Boromir who are trying to kill me?
Well, be specific, so yes.
Wait,
Why would I have
censor yourself?
Huh?
to get them
Sorry.
out of?
Yes, it was. It was.
He says, no, not the only reason. No, I was in Greenchurch for a long time, so I was safe there.
How long were
If
you
anything,
there?
I took a risk joining you.
How long were you in Greenchurch?
Oh, quite a few years.
How many's a few years? Be specific.
A few.
I want to do an
A few.
insight check on
Yeah.
that shit.
He's like
Did we-
shifty-eyed.
Did we not have? I guess we never asked him how long
Right,
he's
that's
been a newbie.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, he's acting strange, but it seems more like a lapse in memory than a intentional avoidance of your question.
Getting old.
Not a lack of memory. Not like he doesn't know, but like he's like being vague. Where it's more of like he can't remember the exact number, but
A while.
a while.
So, a few years to you. How old are you? Again? I'm not
Ask
trying
a
to be
man
rude.
his age.
At least, I'm not
Let-
trying to be rude.
Let me look at something real quick because I have this written down somewhere. I just want to make sure I'm looking at the right thing.
I doubt he's even human.
You know he's human-ish, probably.
Uh-oh,
Wonderfully
time to roll
opaque.
an Arcana check.
Yeah, we know he's human-ish, probably. Just like we know that you're human-ish, probably.
says- Oh, 3,000-4,000 years or so.
Jesus.
So, a few
Iona-
years to you could be about 300 years or so.
I mean, that
I
makes
didn't know.
sense. Wasn't he part of that?
Order of the Blue
Yeah.
Eyes.
Yeah.
Order of the Blue
And,
Eyes.
and
I don't-
they're like all into the immortality thing.
Well, he
I
also
like doing
he
secret Yu-Gi-Oh battles.
he joined when Alden took power,
Okay.
which was
Sure.
he joined
There
in
you go.
1364. I'll give you 1364.
Did I write that down when I wrote that stuff down?
Feigr, I have a question for you.
Yes, child.
Are you even human?
He looks up for a second. He looks around. He goes,
Define human. How human do you mean?
One of those fucking answers.
Are you about as human to humanity as I am elf to elfin kind?
Define elf.
Well, that just complicates. Yeah, define elvenkind. No. Well, that in your case, that kind of complicates the question. If you mean like, is Gerard? Am I as human as Gerard? Then no. But am I like not human? No.
You're just a little more of, I guess.
I think what he's trying to get at is like he's not a tiefling. He's not
No,
an
I'm
elf.
not.
What's
Yeah.
wrong? I'm like not even a tiefling. What's wrong with being a tiefling?
you just take the form so often you've like become offended on behalf of tieflings.
Yes.
Really apathetic.
Yeah. Oh,
I wonder
Austin?
what.
Hang on, is Austin alive?
Oh, did we get a
He definitely froze.
his
Net is
DC went out.
No.
Oh no!
No.
Day
It'll
3 in a
hopefully
row
come
while
back in
doing
like
shit.
5 minutes,
Oh,
but sometimes
Yeah.
it goes out for a bit.
Should we pause for a minute
Yeah,
and wait?
Take a quick break. I got a message someone anyway.
Cool. I can go to the bathroom.
Bio break.
Okay.
Bio break.
Bio.
A bio. I fucking hate that. I hate that Gen Z shit.
I started saying it because I think Zeph started saying it.
Who did? What?
Oh, sorry, Austin.
I don't know. I only heard the whole bio, like, with.
I only started hearing it because of this group. I never heard that before
I
this
had
group.
never
I
heard of
think-
it either.
I think I was the one that brought it up, and somebody else.
Okay,
I
well
had
then you can only.
It's all my fault. It's all my fault.
It's like
Dude, today-
Twitch culture or something.
Today at work, I got to do so many new things. I got to stab a couple pets with vaccines by myself. I got to
Ooh.
take out some stitches by myself.
Was it fun?
It was a little stressful, but not that hard. But it was just exciting that I'm actually doing more shit now. I got a bonus on my paycheck, apparently.
I have literally never received a bonus in my life.
Me neither. I didn't even know they did bonuses at this pet clinic, but apparently I got a bonus.
I didn't know they did bonuses in real life anymore. I thought that was something they did in like the 50s.
They do for like 9 to 5s, but usually you get like a end of the year bonus if you've like been with the company for a bit. So I don't know
Well,
if
see,
it's
that's
just.
what I mean. All the 9 to 5s I've had like 1 or 2 office jobs, and all of them are like, yeah, that sucks. You're like, are there bonuses? And they're like, ha, no. It's like, okay. So I thought it was. I see like A Wonderful Life. When I hear like, oh, my Christmas bonus, I think of like It's a Wonderful Life.
My mom gets bonuses when she does like bio, like she's like a works at like technologies for like paralegal stuff,
Oh, okay.
and they get bonuses. Oh,
I guess it just depends what kind of management you're with.
depends
My
on the company.
brother-in-law gets bonuses and shit. I worked for a paper company
Bizarre.
for 2.5 years. I didn't get shit.
Yeah.
Well, no, I did get a 2-tier deductible health plan.
Wow, incredible.
Oh yeah.
What a
Multi-billion-dollar company didn't want to fork over the cash for a good health plan.
Why would they ever?
How do you think
Well,
they
they
kept their
didn't
multi-billion dollars?
Well, they didn't want to pay us shit to begin with, so you know.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, I have no idea when this chapter is going to end. I'm just putting it out there. I assume it's going to end in the next 1 or 2 sessions, but I've been saying that for like the last 5 sessions, so I really don't know.
Alright, you know what that means. It's fucking time to speedrun this shit.
Because it is, you guys are on session 6 of this chapter so far.
Listen, we're learning a lot.
You absolutely are. I have no problem. I have no problem with you guys going shopping and doing all this cool shit. Because I don't want to feel like you guys need to rush. Like, you can take as many sessions as you need to in each chapter. But it's just reached a point where I just have no idea. Like, the pacing, I'm just like, I have no idea. No clue. Because you guys are dictating the pacing right now.
I like what we've been doing.
Yeah. I mean, this has been the best chapter out of the 3 so far. I think. That one...
Their chin scratchies.
I think 2 sessions ago, when Boromir steps out of the portal at the end, I think that is one of my favorite sessions so far. Maybe the one right before that. A lot of these have been... Well, 11 was the shopping episode. A lot of the recent sessions I've really enjoyed. There's been a lot of really good, like, RP and stuff. Austin said the hurricane just hit?
What, it hit already? Oh.
I did too, because we're seeing the residuals of it now.
Well, that's what I thought.
Hold on, let me check Noah.
Oh, there's Austin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, probably gonna have to deal with that here and there because of the hurricane.
No,
I'm
it's
okay
all
with
good.
it.
I
Okay,
just
so-
I thought it already hit. I didn't realize it was still hitting now.
Are you like on or okay? Alright, I thought you were like,
It's
on your phone or something.
No. No, because I don't get service inside my house either.
Of course.
Cringe.
Corinne.
I barely get.
I
service in my
have
house.
really bad service in my house too.
Yeah.
I just have
Yeah.
Verizon isn't good in this area.
So, Austin, where did you hear up to?
I don't remember. I was
Okay,
just
stop paying
figuring
attention.
if I was gonna have my net because you might have continued after.
We didn't. That's why we're asking what the last thing you heard was.
Once we noticed that you were paused and you disconnected, we stopped for a second.
Well, I don't remember the last thing I heard because I was more focused on my internet.
Okay,
Coming
so
back
then,
to you guys.
so let's do this. So, Paul, you restate what you were saying to Feigr, and we'll go from there, because I think that was the start of a new conversation.
Vega, are
Yeah.
you about as human as I'm about as elf?
Bless you.
Do you
Bless
have
you.
this conversation now?
No, this is the last thing I heard was
Okay.
him
Ah,
saying that.
okay.
Good,
Yeah.
sweet.
So, he says,
That complicates it because you're not exactly elf, and I'm not exactly human. But if you're asking if I'm as human as Gerard is, the answer is no. But I'm also not human.
Just like I'm not elf.
Well, like I said, you got a whole lot going on, so I don't know how to describe that.
You're the wrong example.
Bad example. Bad
Bad
example.
example. Bad example, but puts us in the ballpark of just what the heck you are.
He's superhuman.
So,
he starts eating that sausage and some toast.
I'm famished.
any particular reason you have not been with us at all? I think you would have been very nice to have around when we met the vampiress and Busting Mike.
Oh yes, I had things to do.
And, you know, don't mind me asking, but what were those things?
Was that a question or a demand? Don't mind you asking.
I don't know. Take it as you will.
Okay, well,
He's so,
So
coy.
aggressive.
Also just playing with a knife right now, out.
no,
Where did Emmett get a knife?
Didn't we have this conversation last session where I was saying like everybody's so cocky at level 3?
Yeah, you did. You brought that up. But it's not because of level 3. I was just this way passively.
Fair enough.
Yeah. This is what Emmett's good at.
He says, he kind of eyes your knife as you're messing with it on the table. I'm assuming that your like blade is in the table and you're just kind of doing this back and forth.
No,
like
he's playing with it, like
it's like a
spinning
battle
it
song. Yeah, he's watching you do that, and he's like,
Oh, that is impressive. It's impressive you know how to do that. Yeah, I'm not really at liberty to say what kind of thing I'm.
Really?
Don't point that at me.
Why would that be?
Again, I'm not
I'm
at
the one
liberty.
that brought you here.
Yeah, you've mentioned that. Again, you're not really doing me any favors out here. I was more safe at Greenchurch. I mean, now I'm kind of exposed. There's a chance someone will find me.
And why is that?
Why? What? Why would someone find me?
Yeah.
Because I'm out in the open and traveling. I don't know.
I don't know. People pointed you out pretty nicely in Greenchurch.
Yes, well, I'm a friendly face there. They know not to report me or endanger me. I help out the locals.
Why would you get reported here?
I don't know these people. They could report me for any number of reasons.
Interesting.
This is the City of Secrets.
Alden doesn't have any power here, does he?
Not that I know of.
This isn't his.
I mean-
I'm as out of character DM.
yeah, you guys are at Haven Speed right now. He does not rule over this place, but you don't know what ties he might have.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
So he does not have direct rule over like legislation and stuff. It's not like you guys are in Alms Manor, but you never know.
But this is like, we do have like a safe house area for the people who wanted to kill him, so it makes sense that we would still be cautious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you know? We could have helped you. We could have been your eyes and ears without you being out and about, you know?
Oh, what I need, child, you cannot help me with.
Why are you being so evasive?
Well,
I would like to learn.
He eyes Iona. He places his hand on your arm while you're sitting there, and he goes,
and I would love to teach you.
and when he touches your arm, you feel a burning where he touched you.
Like, is it like as if it got like burned by like a heater or something, or like fire? Or
Yeah, like you put your arm right up against a radiator just for a split second.
Yeah, Brandon.
What was that?
Are you checking your arm?
Yeah.
When you check your arm, you see a rune you have not seen before where he touched you.
Did you do that?
I want him to be coy so bad, but I don't know how to play it.
Oh, I don't think I did. Did
He
you?
goes, "Oh, I don't know." No.
Oh, did I do that?
What did I do?
I think the Grim Reaper did.
He says,
Oh, you reacted more strongly than I thought.
I felt it this time. I don't think I felt it before. I'm assuming like last time when he put all the runes on my arm, like it didn't feel that painful.
Well, previously, I didn't give you a rune. I just expanded what you already had. This is different. And you'll see what it's for in time. You'll see.
Also, you've done things with two of my party members. Why?
Again,
Why?
my reasons aren't important. You'll see the results.
I'm gonna run an insight check on this.
And then
'cause
you'll
I
understand.
don't fucking trust him right now.
You don't trust anybody.
This is honestly, bro. He's fucking giving us power without fucking telling us what the fuck this is. I get jack
Oh, I mean,
shit.
I don't care. Like, I'm just asking what happens to me.
by the way, I just want to say, Iona, you do not feel any different from this.
Okay,
You don't feel like any sort of expanded knowledge or anything. It just hurts.
and okay.
And Emet, when you look at him, your eyes kind of narrow, but you can't really discern what he means. But you can tell he definitely means something else, but you're not really getting anything from his face. It's unreadable. He says,
Yeah, you may not understand my means, but the ends will justify them. Now, this plan you discussed about Boromir, what was that?
Well, you
We
said in
have
your
a plan,
well, what was said in the journal here in this little piece says that you trapped him for a little while.
he kind of chuckles.
He goes, yes, I did. He was stuck in that body for years.
Could you enlighten us on what that was?
Oh, yes, I guess I will. He kind of comes back as if he was lost in thought for a second. And he says,
Yes, so what you may not know, and what many people may not know, is it is actually possible to trap Boromir in his physical state, where he can't teleport away, he can't use his shape-shifting magic, and I'm able to do that with outer magic.
You know, if you did that to him before, why is he free now?
It's outer magic.
well,
Yeah. Can I do
No,
a
we have
kind of
not.
check
Not yet.
on outer magic to see if I know what he's talking about?
I'll say, first off, you won't know what outer magic is.
Okay.
That's a term that's new to you.
Alright.
And in response to Iona's question, he says... Is that coming through on my mic?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever
little
that
bit.
is. Yeah.
It's
What
just
is
like
it, your
bass.
dryer, washing machine.
A neighbor. No, it's like a neighbor playing something really loud.
Can hear the bass.
Get the
It's very.
broom.
I've never heard that before. No, I don't live in an apartment. I live in a house. So it has to be a
Oh.
neighbor like over there.
Damn.
Jesus.
Oh wow!
Bring out the gun.
Just firing in the air wildly.
Call the fucking cops! Jesus, that's some noise complaint.
Yeah, it's really loud.
Maybe they're playing the drums.
No, it's like music.
The drums are music.
It's so loud. Anyway, thanks, Austin. Anyway, in response to your question, Iona, he says,
Oh, yes. Well, I'm not entirely sure how he escaped previously. I didn't really have tabs on him that whole time. He escaped out to Dunsfeld somewhere, I'm not sure.
Would we be able to do it again, but without him having a chance to escape?
Yes, well... Oh, let me... Emmett, you asked what outer magic is, yes?
Yes.
Well, that's the magic that, simply put, for the unlearned, such as yourself, outer magic is, simply put, what the magic that Higos uses, as opposed to Terran magic, which is everything else. Right now, they're one and the same, but some scholars argue that they're different, and there are different things. But yeah, you have outer spells and terra spells, outer speak and terra speak. It's totally different.
Is that what one of, first off, actually, before I ask a question, can I just do like a check? Does this rune look like a normal rune?
no, it's unlike any rune you've seen.
Okay. Is this one of the outer magic runes, then?
Ah, yes, it is.
So I'm
A
guessing my
literal
magic
Bloodborne
is.
rune.
Well, then I'm guessing my magic is inner magic.
I rolled a 20 on that Arcana check, not nat, but...
It was good.
Yeah, so
No, yours would be terra magic.
Terran magic. Terran. Those are the two kinds. So it's like Terran or Terra speak, Terra runes, and that kind of stuff, or Terran magic, as opposed to outer magic, outer speak, outer runes and stuff.
Erin magic.
Terran, yeah, like of the earth.
Or, the
Emmet's
playable
gonna
race
be
from
writing this
StarCraft.
down. Yeah.
Oh, are they? Well, Terrans are a lot of sci-fi writers will use Terran to mean Earth because
Yeah.
Earthling sounds stupid.
Yeah.
So people
that's
say
right.
Terrans.
Yeah, or Terra is the other name for
Terra,
Earth or
yeah.
whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like from Kingdom
Blame
Hearts.
Blame the
Sure.
fucking Greeks for the stupid Earth name. Right. Where were we?
Oh, Iona, to answer your question, yes, we could absolutely do the same thing again, but I would need another assistant. I would need someone such as yourself, who was attuned to outer magic, and could bind him while I hold him.
I think what he's trying to say is he needs another nerd.
First off, very inconsiderate.
Is it a nerd or
Yes,
is it a
it's
sacrifice?
Oh, I don't mind being a nerd. Yes, I would very much want to help. Especially if it means I get to learn more outer magic.
So-
Yeah, all right. So, really, the issue is we would need somewhere that we could do this safely.
The school! My brain just goes, the fortress? We summoned a demon there.
Oh, yes, that would be perfect.
Oh.
Is this a place you
Demon.
have ready access to?
I turned to
I don't
Emet.
know. Why are you looking at me?
Do you think you could talk to, what was her name?
Rock Lady. Rock
Come
Sand.
on, come on.
I wrote it down. Hold on, let me see.
Start with an
I
Yes.
didn't write it.
Skella. Skola? Skella?
Scala,
I wrote
yeah.
Skala.
Scholar?
Oh, Scala ad Kylum.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe we could borrow her again for a safe place at the school.
Aren't you guys enrolled there? And can't you just all walk in there
No, this
and
is much
use
more
the
fun.
premises?
You enrolled? At a
They
school?
are, not me.
We did learn how to.
Oh, makes sense.
Some of
That
us learned how to speak thieves' cant. I mean,
Excuse me?
No. We need you to go use your masculine wiles because it's far more interesting.
Why don't you have a fucking powerful wizard there?
she has a better connection with some of the teachers, I think, than we would have alone.
Why would somebody who is not the headmaster or former headmaster of Green Church not be able to just fucking walk in there and ask to use something? What are you
Turned to
guys
Feigr. I turned to Feigr.
That's a good point. Yeah, I could do that, I suppose.
learn to use your connections you have better? Jeez.
I was trying, but you don't want to use your connection.
That's a one right there.
Just anything he can do not to have to talk to Scala again. Part of it is like, for the love of God, please do not make me talk to that woman again. She is insufferable.
Yeah.
Tee.
He hears like his dreams.
In the
Always in the corner somewhere.
Yeah.
we do
Oh.
have a side endeavor, though. We need to go visit House Bougaigne. There are issues here in this city that were brought to us by fucking goddamn it, what's her fucking name?
Well, are they
It was,
important?
it was Busted Mike and whatever, the vampires.
Yeah,
Yes,
just-
Neferata. Is
yeah.
she, or whatever these issues are they trivial or actually important?
We don't know.
We don't know yet.
Because we
It's,
haven't even gone to see
there's
them.
something
because-
going on with the house here where they're not speaking to anyone, and nobody. God, I wrote this. This was like a month ago now. Jesus
Yeah.
fucking Christ. Hold on.
I'm glad I write everything down.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The master of note taking
Yeah,
is
okay.
Well,
not a single
See.
It's
line
all
of
in here, man. I don't forget
was not
anything.
written down.
well, I would say it's important because isn't House Meadowblood in charge of the treasury? And they asked us to do it. That's a lot of gold involved.
Well,
That's
Let me
pretty
ask-
important.
again, priorities. Are you concerned about killing Alden, or are you concerned with trapping Boromir, or are you concerned with whatever Bougaigne has going on?
I'm concerned with having the funds to kill Alden.
Well, I mean, we have a lot of money. Out of character, though, was this just a quest for this town? I can't remember the reason why we were gonna help. Because I wrote down that
Because they
House
were
Bougaigne
going...
lost. I wrote down that House Bougaigne lost something important, but they won't tell people. But I don't remember if we were just doing
was
this
a
to
quest
help.
board thing?
That's no, it wasn't. This was what we were given by the people at the safe house.
Yeah,
I just
so-
don't remember if this was why we were going to do this for them.
So Meadowblood asked you. Yes, they said they would give you more information about Alden if
okay, thank you.
you helped Bougaigne, because they were like, we don't have the time to sit and talk right now because Bougaigne is holding up everything and we just have to get that taken care of first and then we can worry about everything else.
Okay, cool, thank you.
That was what they had told you. Now, whether or not you guys deem it important enough to chase that information, or whether you feel like you may have enough information about Alden, it's not really that important, is totally up to you.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
shit! We got these fucking fancy ass threads.
We could potentially learn more info on Alden, although they were very hesitant to actually tell us what they have on Alden.
And anything that would help the resistance against Alden would help us in the long run anyway.
I also would like to use their resistance connections to send a message out to Weasel about home.
Well, all right. That is agreeable, I guess. I feel like it's a waste of time personally, but we can entertain them.
I can't tell if it's Feigr that feels like it's a waste of time, or if it's you that feels like it's a waste of time.
Feigr probably thinks
You are not talking to the DM right
now. I know.
Well, I would say, how much do you know about Alden, Feigr? Or are you going to dodge the question, as usual?
You know me quite well, Emet.
He's gonna die.
Okay. So it may be a waste of time to you, but if you're not sharing information, we're going to chase every lead.
Fine.
And you're coming along with us.
What do you want to know about Alden that you don't already know? What could you possibly stand to learn?
How to kill him?
You know things that I didn't know.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I do an insight check on him about this situation with House Bougaigne? And
Sure.
Okay.
What are you looking for right now? What are you looking at? What are you trying to find out?
Is he just trying to avoid going and meeting them?
Like, is that his sole reason?
Like that's why he's like, oh, I feel like it's a waste of time. We shouldn't go there. I really don't want to go see these people. This is me. Like he's purposely trying to avoid them. Oh man, insight is not my strong suit. Roll high, baby.
16. You can tell he does not feel comfortable with the idea of going to see them, but it's not as though he is shadily avoiding them. It's more like when you have to go see like somebody you're not fond of, somebody you don't like.
Okay, all right.
Emet, what were you saying while this was happening?
I was just saying that I was looking at him and saying, "You're coming with us too, old man."
Oh, didn't you ask how to kill Alden? Is that what you asked?
I did ask that too.
Well, let me say this. If there is some connection between Boromir and Alden, I know Alden to be unkillable, as long as I've known him. There have been a few attempts on his life, but he always has lacked security. It's never seemed to concern him. So,
well, there's more than one way to kill a man.
Well, if there is a connection between he and Boromir, I could see this taking precedent, but it is entirely your decision, I guess.
I was going to say, what if trapping Boromir still renders him unkillable?
Well,
that
then
would
plan
just
B, I
make
guess.
this up. That would just make one of my associates doing all this, possibly having a target on their back, more than we already have, for nothing.
Well, you have to take risks. You plan to
I
assassinate the
take
king
any
and you
of
don't
them.
think you'll have a target on your back?
Oh, I welcome it.
Then what is your complaint?
It's the fact I'm not doing it. I can't do it. Come on. I want to
Well-
be there.
You have
Fucking
talent
guys.
magic, Emet. You're not
Okay.
exactly suited for this task.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why I want more information on him. I'm not going to let her do that until I know it's safe.
well, there's
Just
nothing
like I
stopping you
wouldn't
from.
let Gerard go in and stab the man until I know he's gonna fucking die.
There's nothing stopping you from doing this Bougaigne trivial task afterward. If it's really that important to you.
What is it you got against Bougaigne?
He like looks around.
You're
He leans
you seem
over
pretty
the
frightened a bit.
he leans over the table to you and he goes,
They're complete asswads.
Alright.
They care about
That
no
settles
one
it.
but themselves.
We're going to House Bougaigne. I
They
didn't
care
buy
about-
I didn't buy these fancy threads for nothing.
They care about no one but themselves, and I have never, in my life, had a time where they were selfless to me.
Go put your fancy clothes on.
Sometimes doing things for them doesn't even net you anything.
Stop your whining.
It'll net us something. I don't care about doing something for them is gonna be nothing. I'm more interested in the treasury, what Neferata, and busting my Catholics. I could give two damn shits about someone who says my fucking pirate outfit was bloody horrible. Although these are pretty nice, but this isn't fit for Wolfshore. For a leader of Wolfshore.
he says,
Fine. Fine.
and he does a little hand thingy, and his clothes kind of become more. They become clean and they become more
Presentable.
visually appealing. He gains little like gold trim along the edges of his cloak and stuff.
You look nice underneath all that grime.
Not much of a compliment coming from you, but I'll take it
God
anyway.
damn.
I like
I
this
can
constant
literally
back and
have
forth
no
now.
grime
For real.
on me.
Just a non-stop insults, passive-aggressive compliments.
Eventually, they're gonna be best friends because they just keep passive aggressively insulting each other.
So,
uh,
are we off?
I
What are we doing? Let's get this over with.
shift myself into a tiefling.
Okay,
I shift myself into a human.
nice. Very creative.
Nice. I don't even wear my captain's hat because that would clash with the outfit.
Okay, all right.
Just put a feather in your water head.
Yeah.
Like some fancy fucking.
He has
the
hair.
medallion from my family. I like pin it like right. Get something to like have it right here.
Yes, water hair.
No,
Oh my
it's like
god.
white.
He showed me.
Thank
Okay.
God. Finally
Feigr.
get to see his new mini.
He doesn't have a new mini.
Yeah,
Just pretend
he's
he's
got
got
lame.
gold
gold
trim.
trim.
Just pretend.
Just
No.
pretend. Theater of the mind, Austin.
What do you think we're
Theater of
playing?
the mind.
He says, lead the way.
Emet will lead the way.
All right,
He's gonna
buddy.
get lost a little bit. He's gonna-
Iona just starts walking this way.
Just the completely wrong direction. The town you know, like the back of your hand.
Oh wait, I thought we were going. Okay, yes, sorry.
He's gonna start walking towards House Meadowblood and realize, look back, everybody go following Iona. Wait a minute!
Oh shit! Turns around.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
He
Murgo
will be the
found the
first
map.
in the door.
Okay, so you guys approach.
That was
You
a
guys-
very, very cute little travel we just did.
It was like an Indiana Jones map sequence. Okay. So as you guys approach, that was so stupid. As you guys approach House Bougaigne, you can see that it is high-quality stonework decorated with lapis lazuli. Lazuli? Whatever.
Lapis lazuli.
Lasagna.
I've heard both. I've heard lapis lazuli and lapis lazuli.
Well, whoever pronounces it lazuli is a fucking dumbass.
I know. Okay. So
lasagna.
lapis lazuli.
Lazuli.
Lapis lazuli, high-quality stonework decorated with lapis lazuli that shines a brilliant blue as you approach the wide 3-story house. You can see an open garden with the same lapis-lined stone serving as walkways throughout, and an ornate fountain in a small pond that seems to have koi fish, rare outside of Moorhaven. The gazebo that acts as a centerpiece for the garden is immaculately clean and decorated to be as presentable as possible, and you can spot a few tieflings conducting business with a foreign nobleman while drinking from teacups under the gazebo's roof. As you approach the door, it opens as you raise your hand to knock, Emet, since you said you wanted to bust at the door.
No, I wanted to be the first one in.
You just look ahead of us.
So as you approach the door, it opens, and you're greeted by a tall, thin, purple halfling. Why did I write halfling? Tiefling is what I meant. Whose horns go in a crescent shape.
Oh no.
Whose horns go in a crescent shape from his temples to the back of his head.
Interesting.
Let me real quick change that to tiefling. Tiefling.
I believe the Lord of Tiefling, the House of Tieflings, has a halfling.
Are the tea-drinking tieflings pinky up right now?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
His
I'm
horns.
able to see who, what country or something that nobleman's from.
You can tell by his garb that he is that he's meant to be from somewhere in Havensmead, though you don't know exactly where. He's obviously from one of the larger cities of Havensmead, but you can't tell if he's meant to be like city leadership or if he's just nobility, just general nobility.
Okay.
His horns go in a crescent shape from his temples to the back of his head. He stares at you through his gold wire-rimmed half-moon glasses that match the color of his eyes. His clothing is spotless and seems to flow effortlessly around him as though there was a constant light breeze coming from various directions, though you feel nothing. He says, "Can I help you?"
Yes, we're here on business.
And what business might that be?
You may not want to have that said out in the courtyard, but we're here to search for something.
Well, we're very busy. I'm not sure what you're looking for, but it's
we're here to search for something for you.
House Midublood sent us.
Oh, Neferata sent you.
Yes.
Oh, why didn't you lead with that? Come in.
Because you should bloody know.
He waves you inside and opens the door more and steps back.
Emma just walks in like he fucking owns the place.
Okay, I assume everybody's joining him.
I walk in like I'm a guest.
Okay, I walk in like a normal person.
I walk in looking for books.
Everybody's just getting flanderized.
Wow.
This is how Emet walks in.
As you guys enter, the interior is much the same as the exterior, with mostly painted stone adorned with lapis lining the walls and a freshly wet... Yeah, that's how Emet walks into the door.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Adorned with lapis lining the walls and a freshly waxed and obviously well taken care of hardwood floor. Various pieces of both painted and sculpted art line the walls, either hung or put on stands. And many of the rooms you pass with open doors have much the same, plus a few very expensive-looking tapestries. And as you walk with him, he's talking to you, mostly directed at Emet, since he led the conversation, and he's kind of leading you down these hallways. These hallways are very maze-like, by the way, very labyrinthian, where it's very easy to get lost. There's not a whole lot of natural light in this house, so it's easy to feel like you've walked down the same hall 2 or 3 times in a row. And he says, "Oh, my apologies. I'm Shaxaya Bougaigne. I'm the house receptionist. So, what is it that you are looking for? And by the way, I don't know if you guys want to write that name down. If you do, it's Shaxire. Shaxire.
The receptionist, you said?
Yeah, he's the receptionist, yeah.
Yes, we were asked by Neferata to assist you guys in something, considering we were going to ask them for assistance. However, they seem too preoccupied with affairs of the state or something of that manner. And it seems to be in our best interest as a group of outside adventurers to assist you guys so we can pursue our paths.
I should probably just start doing that for names.
Yes.
I'll just post them in there. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. I literally ignore the chat unless somebody's going to roll. I don't think about it at all.
Yes, we can type in there.
Yeah, I know. I just don't think about it. He says, "Oh yes, so I'll take you to the head of our house, and I'm sure they can explain it better."
Right.
And he's leading you around, and he says, "That is very much like Meadowblood, that they would be preoccupied with their own issues."
Oh.
We're not here for the
You
politics.
aren't
We're here
yours.
for the business.
Alright.
Well-
What he said.
Well, Elf, politics is my business.
Alright.
It ain't mine.
Racist.
And he
Plus,
kind
you
of,
still have a taste of your own medicine, Murgo.
he kind of,
Damn, true.
he kind of leads you guys around
Fucking gays.
through all these different ones. And I'm looking for something in particular. Hang on. Oh my god, I wrote this all the way back in session 9. By the way, that description, I've been waiting like 3 sessions to bring that description for House Bougaigne up.
The lapis lazuli description.
Lapis lazuli description, yeah. Glad that's what you took away from it.
Yeah.
What else?
There's nothing else about this world
There's
that's
stone
interesting.
and pinky up teacup.
Yeah.
That's all the
Any
important
chance we
shit.
get, we just want to keep knocking you down a bit, you know? No, like,
You have to keep me
You
humble.
can't have the ego, okay?
No, never.
If you
Never the
have an
ego.
ego,
You're a DM.
we're gonna
not
get a
God.
budget, bro. If you
Yeah.
ego, we're gonna get a
Don't
budget.
forget that. Where was I? Oh, he leads you into this grand ballroom sort of layout. On the 3rd floor, he leads you up the 2 flights of stairs. Feigr's grumblingly, like arms crossed, walking behind you. And as you enter this large room with, you can see 2 tieflings sitting on the far end, both dressed in very regal garb, with the same effect happening to their clothes, as though there's a light breeze in the room. And they kind of look down their nose at you as you walk in.
Can I, like, just arcana check why everybody seems to be, like, blowing in the wind?
They're having a really good time underneath their robes.
Sure. Yeah, they all had Taco Bell earlier.
It's nasty.
It's just constant. It's like an oscillating fan.
And there's no noise, so they're fucking loose and cavernous.
Your Arcana check reveals not necessarily. It seems to be inherent in this family's nature. It's not a spell that they've cast.
Okay.
They're just naturally gassy.
Yeah. I have IBS.
I'm
The
sorry.
whole family.
The whole family has IBS. It's hereditary. Shaxire leads you into this room, and he looks at the 2 tieflings sitting opposite, on the opposite end of the room, in their very large chairs. Says, "My lord, my lady. Oh, I didn't catch your names."
Emet Marshflare.
Okay.
To the Marshflare family.
Marshflare, good to see you. It cuts you off. He kind of like waves his hand at you when you start saying your title, and he goes,
The Marshflare family.
"Good to see you."
Gerard, William, Hemsworth, Lucius, Vermillion.
Did I ask?
It's quite rude to
My lord, my lady.
your guest,
Here they are.
right?
They kind of look at you. They say, "And what do you want?" The male speaks up.
I was here to help you, but
With what?
We were sent here by. God damn it! I keep fucking forgetting her name.
House Meadowblood and Neferata.
Yeah, Neferata. Think Nosferatu.
Thank you,
They
yeah.
sound very similar.
We were sent here from Neferata to help you with something that you guys have been dealing with recently.
Oh, that. What of it?
Do you not want our help?
Do you not need help to cover up what seems to apparently be a screw-up of House Bougaigne?
I'll tell you.
Thank you. I'd very much appreciate that.
Okay. Well, here's what's going on. All right. Here's the rub.
Emmet's gonna pull out his book and write down every word they say.
Someone lost or stole our deed.
Who had access to the deed?
Well, everyone in the Bougaigne family did, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
But if you ask me, she kind of like looks around. He kind of looks around. He goes, I think. I have to make sure I get this one right. Hang on. Double checking, double checking. I think it was Greyhammer. They've been after our position for generations, for ages. Of course they would have motive to take it. It's normally held in our safe, right over there. They point over. There's a giant safe in one of the walls. It's like locked up tight.
May I inspect that?
In what way?
You open it.
Can you open it?
No, you!
No.
Us? Why would we open it for you? We don't even know who you are.
We're not gonna.
You don't even know our plight fully yet, and you asked to see all of our money.
I don't
No,
give
we
a
just
rat's
want to
ass
know
about your
how,
money.
if somebody supposedly broke into it, how that would have happened if it's this important safe that they didn't steal anything else.
No, that was all that was taken.
Why would
Okay.
somebody only take that if they wanted to ruin you?
That's all it would take to ruin us.
But why not also take the money?
What good is the money if you don't have a deed?
I literally was like,
Do an insight check on this guy just to see if he's a fucking idiot or not.
Sure. While you
insight check.
while you do that, they say this is a deed of nobility. You see, there's a chance, which
Yeah.
you are just totally lost. You were like, these people are stone cold crazy. You have no idea what's happening. They say this is a deed of nobility, of course. Anyone who has the deed can claim the House of Bougaigne, and there's nothing we can do to stop it.
That seems like a bad way to do things.
Yes, it's awful. I've been trying to pass legislation for years, and the woman next to him is like, yes, for years, yes.
Oh, excuse me, but when did this deed of nobility? When did you notice it missing?
Oh, a few weeks ago now. Week and a half, 2 weeks max. Carmong came and told us it was missing.
Has anyone left the services of House Bougaigne in these 2 weeks?
What? Explain.
Well, if I was another rival house, I would plant someone in, wait until a perfect opportunity, snatch the deed and wander off with it. Quit the next day and not even show up to work.
Ah, quite smart, yes. Well, no, we vet
all of our servants vigorously. There's no way they would just get fired for some namby-pamby reason.
Oh no, this would have been a pre-planned, thought-out.
A heist.
Has anyone retired recently?
No. Not at all, no.
Nobody retires around
We
here.
don't have retirement. They stay with us until they are dead.
Have they died?
No. That is what we would call retirement, but no one has retired or expired or conspired, as far as we know.
Don't offer 401ks.
No, who is deserving of that? We don't match or anything.
So no one's
You're
missing.
totally
from
on your own.
Shitty employment.
So no one's missing, and the only group that had access to it is your family.
As far as we're aware, but like I said, it could very well be Greyhammer.
Insight check. to
Yeah.
see If he's
Yep.
just trying to push the blame on Greyhammer.
Greyhammer?
Hey, sure.
Go ahead, do an insight. Do the old insight check.
The old one too.
Are you also doing an insight check, Iona?
It just depends. I'll wait to see. Actually, yeah, I'll see what Kyle gets.
18 on both.
Yeah, I don't-
so.
That's
Wow.
like a 4, but it's
You can tell that this rivalry between the houses seems to span quite a long time. But it's hard to tell if they seem to genuinely believe this person in front of you seems to genuinely believe.
But it's definitely influenced by bias.
Oh, there's certainly bias at play. Yeah.
Okay. No evidence, but who else could it possibly be?
Who else could it possibly be?
So, how intricate is that safe of yours?
Oh, it requires. Well, Karmong has the only key. It's magically sealed.
Do you still have the key?
What? Yes. Karmong! And he comes over. And he pulls the key out. It's on a little chain around his neck.
Come on. Nobody was near you weeks ago. Nobody took the key from you. You've had it around your neck the whole time.
You're talking to Karmong about this?
Yes.
Karmong goes, well, yes, I was the only one who had it. Just
And
me.
nobody else was near you.
Karmong is very misshapen. He's like, one of his shoulders is up, and he's like really like strange looking. He kind of
Yes.
like shuffles around.
I got a 6.
Okay.
I was inciting for his answer.
Well, is he
when
really
he-
a ass?
Yeah, you're not really able to tell. His face is not one you would be able to read easily anyway.
So he's like Igor?
Yeah,
Yes?
he's like Igor.
Okay.
He's like covered in like boils and bruises and like scabs all over his face.
Alright, and you sure that he didn't steal it? You know, the
Oh,
only one.
Karmong is a trusted advisor. I grew up with him.
Alright. But did you check his quarters?
I didn't check his quarters. So
Wait a minute.
Go check Karmong's quarters.
I hate
So-
them so much.
Salmus, that's what Salmus does. He walks over. He goes, "Okay."
So, what
kinda
you're
walks off.
telling me is you didn't do a thorough investigation before throwing someone under the bus.
Look, they could have done it. Okay, they probably did.
But you didn't do a thorough
We
investigation.
did. We
first.
investigated, and we determined that we had no fault of our own, and Greyhammer were the people that stole it.
So you're saying you didn't investigate the only person who had the key, did not investigate their quarters. So,
It turns to Feigr. You're right. We shouldn't have come here.
I fucking told you.
So-
They're insufferable. I fucking hate it here.
and you have to rely on people like us to point out the flaws in your logic.
Well, what? I see no flaw. We investigated ourselves, and we determined there was no fault of our own.
So you didn't investigate the man's room.
Internal investigations never go well.
We investigated him, and we determined that he wouldn't have done it. And Greyhammer would have done it, logically.
What's to stop an outside person from assuming that you did it to frame House Greyhammer? That somebody inside here did it to frame House Greyhammer. This is an outside, objective source.
And why would they have done that? Why would we have done that? Why would we frame Greyhammer for no reason?
Not you,
guys
somebody
have a
else
rivalry.
framing.
Somebody else could have framed them as well, knowing that you may have possibly assumed that they did it.
And why would we have hidden our own deed of nobility?
It might not be you, it might be another outside force.
Good
Oh, right.
house altogether.
Well, I think it's House Greyhammer, so there.
It could have been House Coldless.
Codeless, yes.
Yes, sorry, it's very hard. It could not have been?
It could not have been! I used to date Vondar! There's no way you could betray me that way!
That could have been Vengeful X right there.
No. We broke it off on mutual terms.
Are you
Fucking
sure about
insight that shit.
Yeah, it's like that.
Need to?
If
Go
none
ahead
of
and insight it. You haven't done anything.
I'm gonna inside.
Are you actually? Okay. What,
Oh,
Iona, are you doing while this is happening?
Fine.
It was not mutual, I'll just say that.
While we wait for... Can I help with the room investigation?
Why would you be allowed in Carmog's room?
Why didn't you come with her?
Because because to make sure that it definitely was nobody here, we need to first check and make sure that they either didn't sneak into his room while he was sleeping. I have no way to find out if they were here or not without searching for marks of them being here.
Well, we don't know you. Why would we allow you into Carmog, the only person in our whole house who has the key to the vault? Why would we allow you in their room?
Isn't the key around his neck still?
And while
I verbalize that.
yes, it is.
So then,
And while
can't I
this
still...
while this conversation happens, Solmus walks back in. He's holding a piece of paper. And he says, Kyle, do that laugh again? You're back in character. Okay. He says, he holds it up. And he says, "'Twas under his mattress, my lord!"
I saved the day.
Can I attempt to grab it from the guy before he gives it to their fucking Bojan
You wanna
man?
grab
The paper, yes.
I would also like to
Ballsy.
do a magical thing.
Don't make. I was gonna say, if you're not gonna do it, I was gonna cast Hold Person and then.
No, we
grab
don't
it.
need to do that. I just want to try and
I haven't got
And I
any
get
would-
Hold
kicked out of
Person
this
yet.
house.
Sure. Go ahead and let's see.
A dexterity.
That's what I'm thinking. A dex check
Sleight of hand.
or a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
I would say sleight of hand.
As he goes to
Get it.
hand it, you snatch it up out of his hand, like lightning fast. It is indeed the deed of nobility. And you can see the lord in front of you go, Get her! She's trying to steal our deed!
I turned back from a fucking tiefling to a changeling. I don't need to steal your deed. I'm here to help. I've investigated things in this town very often. You
Well-
seem to have a very bad internal problem without trusting outside sources. You don't want to
I don't
lose
know.
this again, and I kind of drop it like annoyed in front of them.
They'll. Here's what'll happen. So they'll, once they see you turn, they'll go, "Oh my god, she's not who she appears to be." And then they go. He goes, "Come on, grab it, hurry!" After you dropped it, and Carmon grabs it and brings it over to them and hands it to them, and they go, "Oh, finally, it's safe."
The
Carmon,
one who stole it.
It's back in the safe for me, Carmon.
I would
hand it
like
to
to
him.
investigate that, if you do not mind.
What?
There's no point.
The
In character,
thing.
there's no point, Murgo.
I just want to be absolutely sure.
It doesn't matter. They don't care that he stole it. Like, I'm like, they don't even care that he took it.
Carmon
I
goes,
doubt he did.
oh, yes, I forgot I put it under there for safekeeping. Okay, I'll put it back now.
along.
Can I get your name really fast?
Oh, mine.
Yes.
Mine. Oh, no one's ever asked me my name before. My name is Malleus. I will just put it in chat. I'm not even gonna fucking spell it. I'm just gonna put it in chat.
Mel-E-S.
Malleus.
Okay.
Cayman, may I still inspect that?
And Carmong is the other guy.
Carmong.
Carmong.
May I inspect that, please?
The deed.
Yes. May I
He
inspect?
kind of nervously looks back at Malleus. He's like, "Can he inspect it?" Malleus goes, "I don't see why not." And Carmong hands you the deed.
And then we run off with it.
Now we book it.
No. I want to do an Arcana check.
Iona is upset. She's over this. She's like, whatever.
The deed. Sure, do an Arcana check on the deed.
Yeah, I just want to see if it's
I think you guys
not
are
like
looking way more
magically
into this.
produced.
They're just being stupid. There's no.
There's
Look at
nothing
those
magical
high
about
rolls.
the deed at all.
He literally just hid it under their bed and they don't even care.
Hey, Iona.
Yes.
Well, I thought it was
Hey.
magical, but here you are. I thought
Can
it
you
was
give me a random number from 1 through 5?
What the hell are you doing? What the hell?
3.
3,000 gold pieces? Okay. This is our bill
For doing what?
for finding your deed.
You found nothing.
Well, we pointed out.
Salmus found the deed, if you remember, and it turns out it wasn't even stolen, so you are not needed. Thank
Hey,
you.
Who's
So-
currently in possession of the deed right now? Is it still-
Carmong has it back, and he's going
Carmong.
over to the safe to put it in.
Come on, can I borrow that really fast?
Can he borrow it?
I'm gonna
No.
look at it really fast.
No, I don't trust him.
And
Why not?
let it go. Let it go. Let's just get out of here.
We're
It
wasting
ain't
our
worth the
time.
trouble.
Alright, we will not. Alright, so if it goes missing, look under his thing next time.
We will think
Under
about
his
it.
mattress. And if it goes missing for longer, you know, maybe you should think of talking to an outside source first.
No,
Instead
next time
of
it goes
doing your
missing, it's
own
still
investigation.
Greyhammer.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what we do.
I'm sure it would be Greyhammer.
Hey, come on.
If not this time, then it will happen. It's inevitable.
Hey, come on. Can you
Yes?
slip this? Can you do something for me?
No.
Do anything for me.
Please?
No.
What if they wanted
give you
to help
money.
us?
How much money?
10 gold.
No, that's nothing.
200 gold.
No, fuck you.
What the fuck?
No. He waddles off. He goes to put the thing back in the safe.
I was just gonna have him put the bill in something where their treasury would be. In,
I
like,
don't know.
their
Iona's
stack.
like already ready to walk out the door.
Bring them outside, please. They are stinking up the main hall. He goes, "Yes, my lord. Sure, anything for you, my lord." And he says, "Come along." And he starts to head back downstairs.
I wanna do.
Yeah, you hear Salmus cackling in the background.
I want to
Before
burn
I
this fucking
leave.
place down.
Can you do an insight check on me?
I was just like, before I leave, I just kind of want to like, can I like whisper grease just like all over their floor?
I drop Explorious Carnelian.
What is that?
That's his fucking exploding.
That's my
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
dynamite
I
shit.
don't want to like burn shit,
No,
but
I'm
like
kidding.
they'll slip and fall probably.
Sure, you can whisper grease as you
They've
leave the
annoyed
house.
me.
The entire floor of the house is covered in grease. All 3 floors are covered in grease, and you can hear "Oh fuck!" as you leave.
Whoa!
What's up? Get here!
I never want to turn into a tiefling for.
Come on, made him again. You hear?
Is this just how all tieflings talk?
That's how these tieflings do, and they've annoyed me and ruined tieflings forever.
I want that to be the canonical voice and dialect of tieflings.
Yeah. Come clean it up. Come on, made a mess again. It's a doozy this time. Okay. And you guys have left, and Shaxire says, "Oh, thank you. I don't know what they would have done without you. Just take this on my behalf." And he gives you 500 gold.
Where's Feigr?
6 to 5.
This was the guy that we first, what's his face, Thorax?
Shaxire.
Shaxire? Sorry, this was Shaxire.
Shaxire, yeah.
Shaxire.
I got odds of 6 to 5 in picking that will is a forgery. That document is a forgery.
I don't think it is.
I'll handle it. He says. He's like nods. Says, don't fret yourself. They believe it's here, which means we can get back on schedule. Schedule?
Thank
How do
you,
English
sir.
people say schedule? Do they say schedule?
Schedule.
Yeah.
Schedule.
The
Yeah,
next
like
time
savages.
the next time it happens, maybe suggest to them to look under his bed again.
Oh, well, I'll take care of it. We all know who really runs things around here, and he shuts the door.
Thank you.
I think they would just.
Everybody gets
Shaxire.
125 gold.
Shaxire, one
Another-
last thing before I leave.
What? What'd you say?
An ancient elven tradition amongst those who know better and run things. Fist bump.
Yes, I've heard of this custom. And he fist bumps you.
I hand over
Oh, it's good
25.
to experience other cultures.
I hand over 25 of my 125 gold, and I give it to fucking Feigr. Please don't say I told you so.
I was just about to say it.
And then everybody else gets their 125. Iona knows when she's lost this one.
Absolutely insufferable.
Feigr, if I offer you 30, will you say it?
Oh, absolutely.
Here's 30.
Oh, fucking, I told you! It was a waste of time!
Murgo, you
Hey,
son of a bitch.
We got money. I got money out of it. I think it was worth my time. I got
Oh.
money out of it.
Okay, 100 gold is worth that? You could not pay me enough to fucking sit through that again.
I think they were quite kind and understanding.
Oh, you would, huh?
I don't see what you're so upset about.
This is what breaks up the party. These fucking.
I literally told them whether to look, and they did, and it got solved. They were really upstanding citizens.
Okay, Gerard, just you can
Look,
have that opinion.
I'm
You're
just
entitled to
playing.
your wrong opinion.
I'm just playing. Boromir's what the fuck? God damn it.
Advocate?
Boromir's
Yeah,
advocate.
Boromir's
All right.
He doesn't
now,
need more people to do that for him.
I don't know. He might, especially if he has to deal with me.
Okay, can we get this show on the road, please?
We should go back
Oh,
and
be
let the
bad.
lady know that it's solved for the moment.
I'll have you know, Feigr, I bold-faced lied to that man. To his face.
Okay, I'm gonna start
It's
walking.
supposed to be news to me that you do
I'm
this.
talking about to Boromir.
Oh, well, he kind of regards you slightly differently.
He did lie very well.
So, you were doing that for Neferata, correct?
Yes.
Are we... So what now? We speak to her.
Yes, please. And then
I'm
we can-
preferably busting Mike because he seems to be the only cool person in this town.
Alright, lead the way.
I know my way to House Meadow, what?
Let's.
Hey,
Indiana
let's go.
Jones, Max. I've seen.
I gotta go through the S. Sorry. Give me a second. Gotta wind your way through the
Church,
S.
I'm avoiding the church.
I gotta wind my way through this R. Give me a moment.
Oh god, I'm not following you through that. I followed
I
you through
gotta
the
go
S.
through the G.
Followed you through the S. It was cute the first time. I'm just ignoring it this time. I don't have time for this shit. Just fucking go.
What I wanted to say, Feigr deserves some running around. Okay,
Yeah, he's been cooped up in the fucking room the entire time.
I'm trying to get him some exercise.
Up in the room for one night. Shut the fuck
I
up.
have so much sympathy for him, and it's like, God, fuck this guy. Okay. So you guys reapproach House Meadowblood.
Job's done.
Job's done. Something me doing? Okay. So you guys head back and you approach and you're able to go see Neferata now. If you'd like, Neferata and Busting Mike.
Hell yeah.
You head back in and she says, "Welcome back." Even though it is currently... Actually, let me double check. Because that took a couple hours. We'll say it's about 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. right now. So Busting Mike is there, but Neferata is not.
Emet's gonna be slightly disappointed about this much disappointed.
Oh.
Do they not have
This
clothes?
much disappointed.
Well, she sleeps during the day.
Yeah.
She runs Meadowblood at night,
Oh,
and Busting Mike runs it during the day.
Johnson.
Okay, what, Iona?
They should be getting back to work. You didn't tell me how hopeless they really were over there.
You're talking to Busting Mike?
Yes.
Okay. He says, "Yeah, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, Squaw."
Yeah, I wish they knew. Just a little bit.
Yeah, keep in mind, they have equal say in what happens to the city than we do, Squaw. Just remember that.
That's rather unlucky.
Oh, quite.
So,
how much would you pay us to steal it?
Indeed. I would never think to ask that.
How? So
you know, it wouldn't be that hard.
Probably not.
Wait,
Probably not.
since they should be getting back to work, can we get the information that we were hoping for?
Oh, yeah, Neferata promised you info, huh, Squaw?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, let me go wake her up. And he kind of walks into another room. And
You know-
comes, and you hear "Ah!" in another room. And you hear
I'm gonna
Neferata
nod.
gasp in fear. She was awakened from her slumber.
I wonder, how much would Greyhammer pay us to steal that deed?
Oh my
It's
god.
so easy.
I figure, would you be down to climb with this?
I want nothing to do with them. Good or bad. Literally nothing.
I was just like, I don't want to fucking go back there either.
I have to look at that building again. I think I'll shoot myself.
I think they were really
How
nice.
did you do that?
With the wand.
What?
I would shoot myself with the wand straight through the roof of my mouth.
Oh my god.
Interesting. I didn't know
No,
those
no.
were capable of that.
They are. They are.
I want to witness this. I want to know somebody do this now.
I gotta check this out.
Neferata comes back in, and when she does, she kind of like floats as though her feet are just barely above the ground. She's like walking towards you, and she's like floating towards you.
Moonwalking?
Yeah, she moonwalks out of a room and does a disco pose and then sits down. So stupid. So she comes out of the room and she says,
Alright, stop.
"Welcome back," she says. I think you guys actually yawning from that?
Yeah. Got
That's
both
really
of
funny.
us.
Yeah, she goes,
Son of a bitch.
Dick.
"Welcome back." I can't stop laughing.
You didn't give me that time.
It's really funny. She says, "Welcome back. I assume you were successful in your mission."
Yes.
Yes. I'm like so did.
Yes, unfortunately. That is good to hear. Now, what is it you'd like to know, now that things can get back on track? Oh,
Anything that you can tell us that you might know about Alden, if there's anything you've learned about secrets yet from him, his mysterious undyingness.
So, I can tell you everything I know. Let me start with... So first off, Alden took the throne during my lifetime. And he was already an adult when he did. He was fully grown when... Well, fully grown being a bit subjective, but... yes, when I was younger, by a couple thousand years, he took the throne. Let me think. Vistria, his mother, was not pregnant when she disappeared. I remember that day. Everybody was quite worried. But when she disappeared, I don't think she was pregnant. Or at least she was not showing if she was. Vistria, I also remember, was severely disliked, even by those in her inner circle. I know a few of them. I know she was quite distraught by her mother's death, and I know, and Feigr can attest to this, and Feigr kind of looks, nods. She says, she attempted to start multiple wars. She lashed out quite a few times at other leaders of other provinces. And Omsman almost went to war quite a few times. And I'm not sure if you'll remember learning of the resistance, the hierarchy of the resistance. But the figureheads, those who run the resistance from the shadows, they actually organized people in some attempt to curse her, to curse Vistria into a fatal sickness. There was some kind of ritual. The details are all very fuzzy, but that I remember. But when Vistria disappeared, we all just assumed that it worked. The sickness took her. She died.
It's just a like the similar resistance to like the group that we've been helping, or is just a resistance
This
at that time?
is the resistance.
Yeah, I meant like when that happened to Vistria, it's like the same connected resistance.
Yes,
So the
yeah.
resistance is thousands of years old. It's not like a new resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's the figureheads who eventually formed the resistance that you know now.
Okay.
So it was like these people, whoever they are, they ended up forming the resistance once Alden took power.
Okay.
But they were the same people from before. She says, but I have no idea where Alden came from. He's lived quite a long life, even for the blue eye being protective of him. So I'm not sure really what that would entail. I'm not clear on the details.
Is there anyone still around now that might possibly have more details on the matter?
Not that I would know. I'm the oldest around that I know of. You know, I was turned, funnily enough, I was turned into a vampire. I know the exact date. 277 PA. It was 83rd day of Ogme. So I'm actually turning 4,000 this year.
Happy 4,000th birthday.
Oh, I appreciate it. Actually, I am having a party on the same day if you guys want to come back and visit.
I would love to.
Sure, mark your calendars.
Does she look really
Islands
good for
from
her age?
Emet.
Yeah, she looks not a day over 1,500.
if things are stable, I'll see if I can get some ale from Wolfshore to you.
Yes,
Or
that would be
rum.
nice.
Or rum. The
Well,
rum
if you could
there's
attend,
fucking
that would be
amazing.
even better.
Hopefully. But things back home are not looking very good.
Putting that birthday invitation in my diary.
And Busting Mike turns to her and like puts his hand over hers and like gives her a loving look.
Would I be able to ask a small favor of you?
It depends on what the favor is.
It's just getting a message out to Weasel, if at all possible. I'm not sure if he's entirely aware of how bad things are back in Wolfshore right now. Considering last I knew of him, he was out in Olms Manor still.
Ah, yes. I think he is still in Alms Manor. If I'm not mistaken, I think he rules over the Northcrest chapter.
Would you just be able to get a message to him, just telling him that things are bad in Wolfshore? I've heard some things recently that a civil war is brewing.
A civil war?
Aye. The Genevieve Cromit's passed away.
Oh, yes. Well, I did hear news of that, actually.
Well, considering how they're acting in the pubs by the docks, it's true.
Well, we can only hope so. But I'll be sure to send that message to him for you.
Thank you. I'd very much appreciate that.
If he sends anything back, do you want me to forward it to you?
If possible.
Absolutely, I can do that. I
have Hat on my shoulder still.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's staring at Busting Mike.
He's just hanging out.
Okay.
Anything else I can do for you?
Not me specifically. For any of these people, I do not know any of my party.
Feigr just kind of grumbles and just like looks around like he's ready to go.
I do not think we have I have anything else to ask.
Gerard, Murgo?
I believe there's other issues to attend to. But thank you, though.
I've got no questions for you.
Okay, well, that's everything from me. If you don't need anything else. I guess I'll go.
I fucking hate you!
I'm sorry to wake you in the middle of the day.
We appreciate
yes,
you
Val.
letting us interrupt you.
Well, I'll go back to bed now. she kind of floats into the other room.
You know what I want to do now?
I'm gonna kill my DM. I'm doing it.
Yes, Austin.
You know what I want to do? Whenever we kill Olden, get some of that man's blood to her. I think she'd appreciate that.
I think she'd be gross the fuck out.
As a birthday present?
Yeah, as a birthday present. Why would she be gross the fuck out? She's a vampire.
Because it's from Alden and he's a nasty fuck.
Ew.
Hey, fellow, that it would look good as a centerpiece.
Actually, I don't even know. Do we know what Alden looks like? No one knows, right?
You would know.
People know what Alden looks like. You don't know what Alden looks like.
If anybody would know, it would be Gerard in the party. And,
Feigr.
wait, Feigr knows.
Yeah, Feigr knows what he looks like, but Gerard,
Alright.
one of the things I think we mentioned at one point is you have not seen Feigr, or you have not seen Alden.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Feigr at all.
So for
Damn.
all we know, Alden isn't a nasty fuck. He's probably like a super handsome like that dude.
I mean,
He's
you
a
would know
baddie.
more than any of us if he's handsome or not.
Oh, he's definitely handsome.
Fair.
You've heard tales of him. He womanizes in his castle. He definitely
Oh, hell yeah.
Womanizer.
Sexual. He
womanizes.
is just
Alpha
fucking
male.
Bobby Kotick in this
Fucking
universe.
Sigma.
Yeah, he's absolutely.
Oh
a
yeah, he's
Sigma.
definitely a Sigma male. You're right.
He's fucking Andrew Tate in this universe. I hate him.
Yeah.
No wonder
We
we
do
didn't
that.
My
kill him.
boy.
Let's take a quick bathroom break for a couple of minutes. Because I assume you guys are doing something next. So I wanted to take a
right into talking to Feigr about binding the motherfucker now.
because I wanted to take a quick bathroom break, but are we? I wanted to ask before that. Are we going till 11? What time are we going till? Because we haven't done it in 3 weeks, so I don't know if you guys are staying up a little later today or what.
I took a short nap. I think I might be able to go to 11.
We go until Kyle decides he wants to go to bed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in control of the stream here.
What
When I say
is
we're done, we're done.
What I mean is we normally go to 11. I didn't know if we were going any later tonight or if we were going till 11 still.
Midnight, let's go.
It's up to you.
I
We just
gotta be
put my
up early
ears.
to pick up Kathy from the airport.
Oh,
Say that
Okay.
again.
It's 10 a.m. when she lands.
So you have to be at the airport by 10?
Oh, that
Okay.
means you have to wake up early than that then.
Okay.
So I'll go till
Well,
11.
okay, that works for me. We'll do bathroom break then. And BRB.
Okay.
take 5.
Take
How
5.
about instead of 11, let's do 10:30.
No. What the heck?
10:30.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
At that point, we have 45 minutes left. You guys won't be able to do anything, really.
I'm trying to pick one more edible to add to my weed cart, and I don't know if I want to do macaroons or more gummies or a drink.
Oh, do a drink. That sounds dope.
Let's see what we got. Is the root beer? Yep, they have THC root beer. That's kind of cool.
I stopped doing the gummies because they were like the edibles were way too strong, so I got a vape pen. With
Yeah.
resin.
The vape pens are nice. I already have a little one in my cart, and then I have these.
This is a lot more sativa too than the gummies that I had.
Yeah, I think it's hard for the gummies and stuff to like figure out whether or not you don't really know what if they're hybrids or sativas or indicas as much as it is when you do the vape pen.
Yeah, the vape
I
pen
haven't-
is very much doesn't make me want to fucking pass the hell out like the gummies did.
I had to take a break from the gummies because I did them a couple days in a row, and then one day I woke up. I did them like 3 days in a row, and then the fourth day I woke up and I was like really confused and out of it.
Oh,
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a break for a couple days.
I never did the gummies every single day. It was always like
I don't normally do
twice a
them.
week.
I was gonna say I don't normally do them. I'll do maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. But I was just like,
That's pretty dope because
I just had a couple days where I was like, I just want to chill. So
yeah. This doesn't hit me like anywhere near as hard as the gummies did, but I can like take 3 hits and I'm good for like a couple hours.
Yeah, the gummies ended up making me like, I was literally like COVID brain fog, like that level where I was just like confused and like
Yeah.
frustrated and irritated. It was really weird. It was almost like when you're high and you're like lightheaded and all that stuff, except you're totally present. It's like that. So it's frustrating because it feels like you can't articulate anything and like
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm taking a break. That was like a couple days ago. So now I'm like, I need a break. I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck around with them anymore. I'm just gonna wait.
they have a cream soda also.
Ooh, that sounds good.
They have a root beer, cream soda, green apple soda.
Can you send me where you get these from? Can
Yeah.
you send me whatever site you order these off of? Because
It depends. I don't know if this place has. So this is like they have a couple places in California. So I don't know if because they like it's like delivery to your house. But Bento might have other places.
It would have to be like Delta 8 or like THC
Oh.
though.
Yeah,
Because
I use Delta 8.
Oh no, this is like all actual like
Oh, I see.
Delta 9 he can't legally get.
Got it.
Well, I can get 8, 9, and 10 here.
But not, you can get the 9 in the gummy form. It's a legal loophole where they put a very small amount into a very large object, basically.
Yeah, it's like a percentage thing.
Yeah, so as long as it's below 0.3% of Delta 9 THC, it's legal.
I don't do 9 though. I do 8.
Yeah, I'm just
8.
saying, like, that's like, I don't think you could possibly get like a drink form of Delta 9 with it being legal.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you're talking about? I thought it was like cream soda flavored candy or something.
No, it's cream, like an actual cream soda with THC.
That is bizarre. Does it
Yeah.
not ruin the taste of it?
No, I mean probably not. You'll probably have a little bit of like the edible, like you know when you yeah.
Taste.
Oh.
But I've had like a dragon fruit lemonade and like a mango lemonade that was THC based. They're really good. I don't know how the cans though. I don't really understand because they're 100 milligrams and like how am I supposed to proportion the cans?
Yeah, and like how, because edibles hit you very differently than like smoking.
Well, like
how would a
the
drink do it?
Well, the drink does the same thing. It's just like
As
an
an
edible.
edible?
Yeah. The only thing is the ones that I had were like a bottle that you could reseal, and it had like a little measuring cup on the bottom for like a serving size.
Yeah, I feel like a
These-
drink would be way stronger than like an edible would be.
Yeah.
Because your body
it's
would
still-
like be able to
It's
digest.
still
it
100
faster.
milligrams.
Mm.
I'm just
Actually,
talking about
only-
the speed of absorption.
This one is
with
actually
sugar.
Delta 9.
Absorption.
This one is Delta 9 and Delta 8, actually. Interesting.
Oh,
Yeah, do you feel it any faster, Erin?
No, like I said, it's literally just the same as a regular edible. It takes just as long.
Like an hour?
Maybe it just depends on your tolerance. Maybe half an hour to an hour.
Okay. Yeah, for me, when I take one of my 25 mil gummies, these are 25, right? Yeah. When I take one of my
It's like
25 mil
45
gummies,
to an hour.
yeah, for me, yeah. And then, but once it hits, it'll last for a couple hours, 4 or 5 hours, 3, 4 hours.
Yeah.
It all depends on how fast your digestive system works, is what it is.
Yeah.
Wait, that's so interesting. So they have Not Your Father's root beer, which was normally like an alcoholic version of root beer, but they have it for THC.
That's strange.
Oh wait, is this one of the? That looks like medicine. Looks gross.
Why the fuck is it so hard to find freaking sweaters in double XLT?
Because if you want to destroy my sweater,
I just want to be warm when the cold comes.
When the cold comes, please. Anything for a spot of warmth.
well, I'm sure that you'll be mighty. cold, though.
It's very. Is it weird to have your character voice parroted back to you, Paul?
Little?
A little. You can't do that with Iona because her voice is just Erin's voice, but
Yeah,
slightly
sorry.
more airheaded.
No, it's just her voice. Not slightly more airheaded.
Of course, Kyle comes back with a big sweater jacket.
It's my new bomber jacket.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
We're burning daylight now that I know we have a time limit of 11.
We're burning nightlight.
We're burning night lights. Okay, so you guys have exited House Meadow Blood.
Yep.
And what are you doing? Feigr says, Can we take care of business now?
Well,
Yeah, I
that
believe
was
them.
business, but we can take care of our business now.
Oh my god.
I meant the
Lead the
important
way.
business.
Lead the way, Feigr.
What? You're the people with access to this school.
Oh, apologies.
So are you, I bet.
Oh, follow
Did you
me.
wear a jacket, you just had to put your aviators on? Is that what you heard? Is that the association you made?
made?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
What are we
follow
doing?
me, Feigr. Let's head down to the fortress.
Okay, I'll follow you, Murgo. One of the only sensible ones here.
Ah,
I don't know, I think I'm pretty sensible for myself.
I'm coming.
You would think that.
You would too in my shoes.
Oh,
I
yes, if
wonder
my
where your
intelligence
shoes-
was that of you, I would also think that, yes.
Damn.
Bro, my intelligence is normal intelligence. What the fuck?
I am of average intelligence!
I took an IQ
Yeah.
test and I came to 102, and I was okay with that.
Did you actually, Kyle, or are you fucking around?
No, I actually did. I don't know how accurate.
102?
this online- Yeah.
IQ tests are
That's
kind of
normal.
stupid
No,
to me.
IQ tests are completely not. Unless you do it under like really, really rigorous like
Yeah,
professional
but
conditions.
even then, it's like,
Even
yeah, you
then.
may be
It was a
smart
straight
in
up
these
online
categories,
test, but I took
Yeah.
it
but you
as,
might
like,
not be smart in
honestly,
these
like,
other
possible.
categories.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's literally like you could be smart in one that you're not smart in the other, but IQ tests supposedly research shows that if you are smart in one, you're more likely to be smart in the others, but they don't test you on all of them when you do an IQ
No.
test.
Yeah.
They test you on 4. It's really strange.
Yeah.
And just say, well, I guess we can assume based on that you're equally skilled in all of these other things.
I am totally
strange.
cool, though,
Okay.
with being 2 points
Average
above
intelligence. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's okay with me being, normal intellect. It helps that I'm devilishly handsome.
Who told you that?
That's kind of on a personal indication level. Let's push past this. Let's get on with it.
Oh, please, lead the way.
Oh, we're here. So,
Oh, okay.
right. So, what do we need to do to bind? Oh man.
Alright, so we'll need quite a bit of space, and once we do, I'll lay down a bait for Boromir. Something he won't be able to... Imagine, if you will, if you had put rotting meat out while hunting wolves. You put rotting
Okay.
meat out, the wolves will come straight for it. This is that, but for Boromir. While I do that, Iona, you will use the rune on your arm. You'll draw that rune on Boromir, or wherever you can get to bare skin, and he'll be bound in his physical form.
Start practicing the rune as soon as you say that.
Mm.
That'd be
And this-
perfect.
And this won't hurt Iona in any way, shape, or form.
I don't even care. I'm still just
No,
like.
it shouldn't, if she does it right.
I'll do it right.
If not, we'll all incur Boromir's wrath, so...
I'm
You should
really
be ready.
I
sure
get
I'm
the
already
party
dead.
crowd killed. Let's
I
go.
feel like this is a really bad idea.
You should all be ready, just in case.
You
I'm
know,
always
Where's
thinking
Emet?
it's
a
a
bad plan
idea.
is I'm here with you guys.
Where is
but
Emet? Did we leave him back at the house?
I'm just. Oh, I didn't move my character. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Hey!
Uh-huh.
You're going too fast. You can't teleport like that.
You can't move around that fast?
Yeah, I can.
Come on,
I'm
man.
at Marshflare.
Watch me, bitch.
You turned into water and just fucking missed it through the air.
Yep.
Yeah.
Misty step, motherfucker.
Foggy step. Okay, so
He says, no, you said you had a place to do this.
Not my place. It's the school's place. I'm not enrolled.
Okay.
It's pretty much going to
For
be the
doing
same
it
building.
outside, I'll just scare away the students.
Well, preferably we'd have somewhere that's geared towards demon summoning.
Well,
Oh, we've
Well,
done it before.
we know
there
just
is
the
a
place. I
demonology
think my
class.
also, I think my pig may still be there.
Oh. You
didn't
brought a
clean that
pig
up?
while I was gone.
We needed it
Well-
for
Killed
the
it too.
demon summoning.
Okay. Well, Murgo, lead the way since you supposedly know all about this pig
Live
place.
it like a pig.
Like a stuck pig.
All right.
Pigs
right
are
up here.
people, too.
Man knows how to gut a pig, I'll tell you that.
you're leading him into the atrium.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys come back and it's all too familiar. There's sadly no demonology, or thankfully, I guess, for you guys, no demonology class today, so the room is empty. The observation decks and everything.
Oh, that's convenient.
It's almost pre-planned.
Bless the Freyas, we don't have to bloody deal with that woman.
Okay, so he leads you in. He goes, "Oh, this would be perfect." He Goes
Is there
over to
any
the
blood
center.
on the ground? Still?
No, it's been cleaned since. He goes over to the center dais, and he starts like chanting and making hand movements that you can't really see, but they're very no. It's like tracing runes in the air. Yeah, like ninjutsu.
Doctor Strange bullshit.
yeah. He does some ninjutsu moves. And
Vega, I have one last question for you.
You choose to interrupt me now? What,
Oh,
Murgo?
Oh my god,
Pertinent
it's just like
question.
Spider-Man.
is it a
shut up.
if we fuck up, we're gonna die, right?
Oh, very likely so, yes. Then don't
Alright,
fuck
well,
up.
first.
Thank
Alright,
God I
let's do
don't
this.
want to deal with you anymore.
Okay, well, maybe I'll intentionally throw it.
Okay.
Let's do this.
He starts doing it, and a ring of light appears on the ground, and in the center of it,
Ripping off Doctor Strange. God damn it.
in the center of it, raises up from the dais through the ring of light. Actual rotting meat.
Nyarla, don't let this be the end.
Some actual
I have
rotting meat.
no faith, Gerard.
Alright.
It's meat of a creature that you have not seen before. Go ahead, Gerard. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say out of character like this. We're literally trying to fuck with a god. We're literally trying to summon and
Level
fuck with him
3!
when we just met him and barely survived. He could
I
have
mean,
just fucking
Feigr
killed
did it
us.
alone before, right?
You know.
I mean, you don't know that. he said he would need a second person. He needed
That's
another
me.
assistant. So you don't know what happened the first time. Okay,
Not much.
you guys smell this pungent smell, and Emet, you specifically start to smell peppercorn and garlic.
I give myself guidance as well because I'm assuming I'm going to be rolling like an Arcana
Sweet.
check to draw
Yeah.
this. Okay.
This would this be a good time to cast protection from good to evil on you, Iona? Would you like that spell?
Whatever you want to do. Iona is busy drawing and putting guidance on herself with the outer magic hand. She's distracted.
Tap
and
you
like...
on the back of the shoulder, not like, just brush up against you, and you feel a spell on you.
I'm like practicing, and you fuck up my rune, Emet.
Fuck off! I'm busy.
You now have protection from good and
Adam.
evil on you.
Adam. Adam. That's literally what it is.
Adam.
Adam.
But now you feel the magic just flowing from where I touched you.
Okay.
Was that another rune?
He's gonna say, so he's chanting some more, and you guys see the room becomes blindingly bright for just a second, and you have to shut your eyes. It's so bright, and when you open them, Boromir is sitting there in the center.
There you go.
Oh, that was fast. Okay.
How you doing, Daddy?
And he seems unable to speak. He opens his mouth, but you're not able to hear anything.
Okay, I forget if I use my inspiration now before the roll, what I get a plus 8, or what are we doing for? If I want to use inspiration to get a better roll, or just to get advantage, right?
Yeah, inspiration's for
If I
advantage.
need it.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll wait because I can do it after the fact, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me put my glasses on. My
Oh,
You-
wow,
deep
you're
glasses
abandoning
on.
me.
You can see. You can see. No, he's in my side. You can see Boromir, and he's standing there, and all of a sudden his arm gets bound to the side. Both of his arms do back to the side, and he's struggling against it, but he's unable to move them. And he gets brought to his knees, and you can see he's screaming at you, but you're not able to hear anything.
Oh,
And
man.
Feigr's
I'll
chanting
wave at him.
louder and louder.
Contact.
I'm waving at him.
Feigr is chanting louder and louder, and as he does, wind begins to pick up in this room.
I don't know. I think now may be the time.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and you said it's just going to be Arcana.
Let me look.
At least I get a cheeky +4 or D4.
Cheeky.
A cheeky D4 die.
By the way, you're protected against fiends and undead.
Yeah, let's
right
do an
now,
Arcana.
Okay.
You can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them either, so keep that in mind.
Wait, before I see, I want. Oh, let me roll my D4, and then.
Mhm.
Oh wait, advantage. Can I just? It's only for advantage. Can I use it to re-roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Because even with my D4, it won't get me. It's not what I want.
Let's see.
I use
I'm gonna tell you-
inspiration. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
There's a possibility I could help you.
Damn,
I
it's
just-
only
I
on
don't
me.
think- Because here, let me.
It's
This
my
will. I'll
death.
keep. Yeah. Because my D4. It's only going to be a +1, so I'm going to re-roll the main dice.
I wish I was able to use my class feature to help you, but I can't.
That's not what
You
I.
just rolled a D20. No, roll your Arcana again.
Give you a
There we
chance. There you go.
There it is.
He's like, come on.
You draw this rune with perfect symmetry on his shirt as you lift it up and you draw it right on his rib cage right here. You draw it with perfect symmetry, and as you trace this rune on him, it burns. It embers into his skin. And you can see near where the rune is that you're drawing now, you can see the remnants of a scar, of a similar but more poorly drawn rune. So you finish this rune, and as you finish connecting the final line, you feel a burst of energy from it, and it knocks you all backward. And when this happens, Boromir's chains on his arms break, and he makes a break for Iona.
Can I Eldritch Blast?
Let me get
okay,
through
hold on.
this. So he dashes towards you and raises his hand towards
I
you
want to catch. I
to
want to
strike
cast
at you.
sleep.
Uh-huh.
Let me get through this real quick,
Not a problem.
because this is before anybody has a chance to react. Is when this is happening. He goes to strike at you with his hand, and when he does, you see a flicker, and Feigr's in front of you. And Boromir's hand plunges through Feigr's chest.
Can I shake his hand?
Shake his hand? No, hang on. Shut up.
I've seen that meme.
It plunges through Feigr's chest, and Feigr coughs up blood, and it spits it up all over Boromir.
Bloodied.
Yes, you did. And Boromir kind of grits his teeth and starts saying things like, "I'll kill you all. You'll pay," that kind of thing. And Feigr tells you, he looks back towards you, and the wind is howling, and you're able to hear him say, "I'll hold him. Run. Get out. Leave. It worked, but he's still powerful. Leave. The rune needs time to take effect."
I watch him bleeding out. Can I attempt to just, before I run, cure wounds on him? Or I
Yeah,
don't
you
have
can
time?
try if you want.
Don't do
Can I-
that.
can I-
That's-
Bolt and just grab her and lift her up and continue running.
I would let that happen to interrupt her trying to
Yeah.
cast a spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd allow
to
that.
cure wounds. Don't you have to be right up on him, within range?
I'm right next to Feigr already. Like literally.
Okay. So yeah,
you're
you.
on the ground on your back, and he's standing above you.
Yeah, I just need to
Okay.
touch his.
Yeah,
he's
I'm-
literally right in front of me.
I'm
you
still
can still
doing the
grab
thing.
me. Yeah. I'm gonna attempt to. That's not what I meant to do. I just touch him, right?
The creature you touch, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So let me have you guys both roll an initiative roll,
Okay.
and whoever rolls higher acts first. Well,
Oh, no.
well,
I just wanted to give him a little bit of a chance before we book it.
You go to reach towards him hesitantly. You almost touch him, and before you do, the next thing you know, you're in Gerard's arms, bolting towards the door.
Wait!
Move!
I'm right there behind Gerard.
Murgo, when the rune finished being drawn and everybody got flung back, you felt a large portion of your power leave you. You feel empty inside and different. You feel cut off from Boromir.
Ooh. Daddy's mad.
Well, we'll deal with that later. For now, let's get the hell out of this room.
As Emet, are you also leaving?
I'm like kicking.
I'm gonna be the last one out.
Are you gonna look back at the door?
Yeah.
Something dramatic like that?
Yeah.
You look back when you're at the door, and you see Boromir with his arms still through Feigr lean down and whisper something into his ear, and take his head and push it so his arm comes out of Feigr's chest. And Feigr falls to his knees and back onto his back, and his eyes are open. He's dead.
And I can't get in range to cast Spare the Dying. I'm so mad.
Oh no, he's dead. He's not dying. He is gone. He is dead.
That was my only chance to maybe do something for him.
He's just gonna look out and slowly shut the door behind him. Not like as an asshole, but like
respectful. Pour
Close
one
the
out for
door.
Feigr.
yeah.
Okay, so you all flee the fortress. Where are you headed?
Iona's like punching the back of Gerard, like, I almost had him!
No, Paul! We lost a good man today.
Oh no. How much did he miss? He's so quiet, we never know he's gone till he's gone.
I'm sure he'll be back any minute now. There he is.
Oh.
Hey, Paul. What'd you miss?
The door closed, and
Okay,
Oh, alright, well, yeah.
that's all then.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, you're fleeing the castle. Erin, Iona is punching Gerard in the back, crying.
Just, god damn it!
I'll at the moment we're out of the fortress grounds, I'll drop her.
I mean,
Nah,
are we
I'm
still
not
like,
like
isn't he
eat
coming
her, but
after
like
us?
put her down.
Yeah, you're just right outside that atrium? Where are you guys headed?
I'm
We need to keep
I'm
running,
leaving the
right?
fortress. I'm fucking. He's literally here.
Yeah.
I don't think the
yes, he
fortress
is.
is gonna be fucking holding him in.
That's what I'm
works.
saying. So
Keep
if you're
that in
gonna drop
mind.
me, I'm gonna like run back. The second you drop me, I'm gonna
Oh,
like.
well, then-
I don't know that Feigr's dead yet. I'm still
Well,
just
then
like.
I'm fucking grabbing your arm and like yanking you down.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast sleep on
Oh, perfect.
Iona.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
What's the save for that?
Emet didn't even get to give the chance of to say that he's dead and there's nothing she can do.
He doesn't-
Not even
Uh,
giving Emet the chance.
Say it. You can say it while this is happening.
There's,
I mean-
there's nothing you can do for him. He's dead. He's gone.
There is no save.
There's
I
not.
just fall asleep.
That's the
Uh,
last thing
it's-
you hear before the world goes black, Iona.
I roll 5d8, and if that total is more than your life, I knock you out.
All right, roll 5d8.
Then-
I got 20 hit points, bitch.
All right.
13 is your spell save DC, it looks
5d8.
like, but magical stupid, starting with feature lowest hit point. Okay, yeah, no. Undead and creatures
Go ahead,
immune to
Murgo.
charms.
Roll 5d8. Let's see what comes up.
Sorry,
Alright,
Murgo's not a fiend, otherwise you wouldn't be able to fall asleep.
I gotta roll that at, I think it's a level 1 spell. Yeah, it is. Here we go.
28.
Oh yeah, I'm knocked the fuck out.
Wonk shoo, me. Okay, Iona, Gerard, you can feel her go from fighting it to limp in your arms.
Oh,
As you guys
fucking
flee the
great
fortress.
dead weight.
I'm not that heavy.
Gerard, be gentle with it. Let's go.
Where are you headed?
I'm not like standing still. I'm going. north, I guess.
I guess
Okay.
just back to the inn.
I'll follow you. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if we should even stay in this town.
we
I don't.
gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but
We
can't just,
literally
go
do.
straight- We can't go straight to the docks. It's not like we have a way to get out, right? So we should at least get our stuff.
We should go back to the dirty laundry for now. Feigr's stuff is there. I don't know who he would like to have it, but at this moment I think Iona's the best person. Iona, you, Murgo, one of you two.
I'm asleep.
Iona gets it. Let's go back, pack up everything, and get the heck out of Dodge.
Don't forget to
We're
go to
getting
my
out of
house,
here.
please.
Suddenly
Well,
you get
we
the
know-
idea that you should probably stop
You
by
guys know where
Iona's.
my house
Yeah,
is.
we
You
know where
guys
her
should
house
you.
is
She
now.
mentioned it at one point, yeah.
I thought we went there.
You guys literally went with me to the flower shop.
Oh, yeah.
You guys know where the house is.
Yeah.
Gerard, you're
Iona,
so
I'll let
damn
you drag your
fast.
thing with Gerard. I'll let you drag your token with Gerard.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Stop moving so fast.
Okay. You've reconvened at the dirty laundry.
See, it's a good thing we did all the other shit first, otherwise we would not have dealt with the rest of that.
How long is she asleep for?
I think you guys could probably just wake me up if you need me awake,
Wake
right?
me up.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Wake me up inside. And wake up.
Until the spell ends, which is 1
no,
minute.
or
1
I
minute.
take damage, or someone
Oh.
uses an action to shake or slap me awake.
1 minute. So we'll
I mean, by
say
the time it.
for the
a
purposes of this, till you get back to the inn.
Okay, cool.
Okay, you're awake.
'Cause fuck that. That's
We're gonna-
stupid.
Wake up!
Gently, we're gonna
Put
gently
it on
wake
my
you
up.
up.
Like Joel, still. Where is he?
We got to go. We
Immediately
have to
runs
go.
back. Alright, I'm heading upstairs.
I did it! I
gathering
did
all
it
my
perfectly!
shit, which isn't much.
Yeah.
When you walk in,
Pretty
when you
late.
walk into the dirty laundry, Melamir looks at you and goes, "Shaw, you look like as if you have seen a ghost
Well,
Mira
ghost.
has to go.
A god.
again."
Angry god.
I have to go now. If anyone asks, you don't know me. And I'm just gonna run up to Feigr's room and I'm gonna start grabbing all the stuff.
Starts crying. Sometimes it feels like I don't know you.
I'm just kidding.
God damn it, Mallory,
Single
why?
tear.
Single manly tear rolls down his cheek. Very, very masculine.
We already
No,
had
that was-
one sad goodbye last time.
Yeah. He goes,
I got it. Just promise you'll come back and see me one day. When everything's over. Whatever it is you have going on.
I will make that promise, Melamir, and I book it up the stairs and I start grabbing as much of Feigr shit as I can and throw it all in my bag.
okay. Did you guys stop by? Are we saying you stopped by Stacy's Flowers to grab shit right before?
I figured we could just go there after.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll run.
With her
to
alive. With her awake, rather.
What?
What?
With her awake.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
literally awake
Okay.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it'd be weird to carry you into your own.
Yeah, and then
sleep.
grab your shit and then bring it. Yeah. Okay, that works.
I mean, that
So
old lady probably won't care.
you
Anyway,
managed to grab all of Feigr's stuff. You see that
I
he
mean-
kind of has his own, like, bag of holding in a chest that you can just kind of grab the whole chest. It has all of his stuff in it.
okay, cool. I got,
That way
Medium
it's
solid.
It's nice and compartmentalized for you.
we have, 2 bags of holding, by the way, you guys. After this, we could do some shenanigans.
By the way, I'm just putting it out there. I don't know if that's something I'm gonna go through with. It's like the whole. Oh yeah, let's make a hole in space time with 2 bags of holding or whatever.
We can say that my
Hell
favorite
yeah.
bag of
We're gonna
holding
kill
with
Alden.
tinkering doesn't actually work.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, anyways,
No,
I'll
we're
grab.
gonna kill Alden. Come on.
What? Yeah, can't we kill Alden with the bags
Can you
of
pull
holding?
out my
Anyways,
armor token?
Wait, what?
I'm not gonna be wearing my fancy clothes anymore. I have my armors on now.
Oh, I see. You want your other one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want my main token.
And I'm gonna just run down the stairs and start running to the flower.
Yeah, you know, I'd let you guys do that kind of stuff. I'm just saying, like, the most shenanigan-y stuff where it's just, like, insane craziness. I don't know about all that, but
I
I'd let you guys.
the quest while we're here too.
If you really wanted to kill Alden, I would let you do that.
Yes.
Let you kill him with 2 bags of holding, because that's just fucking awesome.
Well, that involves us like getting him in a position where we can put him in the bag in the first place, right? So.
Oh, person, thank you. Have a nice day.
So not Gerard stylish, but Gerard new. Okay.
I
Sorry.
was going to drop the seed of moon ice in his mouth. Just lose his ass.
Yeah, he just dies immediately.
Is Stacy
I'm
around?
gonna put the
I'm free now.
It is currently like 4 o'clock, so I'll say yeah, she's there. And she kind of looks at you as you guys bust down her door. She's like, "What happened?"
no time to explain.
Wait, did you guys all come with me?
Yeah.
I did.
Like not paying attention. You look behind you, like, "Why the fuck are you here?"
I have to go.
Sure, I'll wait in the street.
I will be back eventually, but I have to go. Something very important came up. You should still have your flower. The people should still come by as much as possible to help.
While you're talking and kind of babbling at her, she puts her hand on your shoulder and she says, "You'll always have a room here. Don't worry."
If Yorme shows up, please tell her to find me. I want to find her again. Talk to her again. And I'm like grabbing shit.
It would help if I knew where you were going, so I could tell her to contact you.
Tell her to contact Emet Marshflare.
Tell her to go.
Narrow it down.
Tell her to go to House Meadowblood and ask them to try to get a hold of me. I'm sure they can find a way.
Okay, I'll send her there.
Thank you.
Got something. Your eyes only.
Your eyes only.
Oh,
I'm worried about anything that might happen to this nice lady. So I'm gonna leave some gold on the bed.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her 50 gold.
She's left the room by this point, so you're just gonna leave it on the bed as you guys leave?
Yeah.
Okay. Kyle, are you okay? What is happening?
Can't believe he's fucking dead.
Okay, so you guys are fleeing to where?
Well, that's what I was saying. We don't have a plan, but everybody wants to go, so I guess we're going to the.
Oh, I just mean where? That would be a good time to have this conversation.
Where do we want to go?
I need to pull out the big map.
Oh, here I can move us to that for a second if you want.
Maybe Neferata and Busting Mike would have a good suggestion for us.
Do you want the safe house map or just the world map?
Safe house map.
Yeah, probably the safe house map.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And this is where you guys are right now, is where the ship is.
So Quithlin was a bust.
Apple artist next time. Oh, so how'd that go for you?
Oh shit! This is a perfect time to finally get to Thornton. Let's go to Thornton on foot.
I'm literally never going to get my answers now, ever.
Well.
Damn. You know, I bet they have a lot of answers in Thornton.
No, they don't.
Maybe House Meadowblood has a used buck wagon and some horses for sale.
So let me ask now, what is your objective? I know everything's kind of panicked right now, but what is the objective?
We just need to get out for now, right?
I feel like get away from an angry god.
Like leave and regroup kind of
also,
thing?
so like the binding thing, just for clarification.
He said it worked.
No, I know. So since it worked, it's going to take time. Does that mean that like when it finally happens, is Boromir just going to like not be able to move here, or is it like a weird
So what that binding does, that binding prevents Boromir from teleporting
Okay.
and it prevents Boromir from using his powers.
Okay,
He
but
is
can still
mortal,
move
right? He is immortal still, but he is bound to Alimaea.
reality.
He's,
okay.
he's
Okay,
bound
born
to
to Alimaea.
the laws of physics, I guess.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, he doesn't. He's not a god right now. He's just like an immortal person.
Okay, well then with that knowledge, we should be safe to just go to the next like safe house area. Probably the closest place that we can find safety.
Oh, damn. If we go back, I
Yes.
could probably trap him forever in ice. Because he is immortal. So using the Seed of Moon Ice, we could probably just keep him in place forever. And we could trap a god. For eternity!
That's a great idea. Let's go back and try it right now.
Here's the thing.
This is our only
Guys.
chance.
Well, he's bound to not be there anymore.
And I don't know if this part was made clear. Murgo, as the son of Boromir, is now cut off from Boromir.
That means Olden might be cut off, though.
Yo,
He is.
shit, that's true.
Well, he's gonna be
No
looking for us.
fucking smirk.
He's gonna be looking for us in Questland right now. We just need to go. He can't follow us other than by foot.
Boromir
We
or
don't-
Alden?
Boromir.
I
And
don't.
we don't know if he has anyone here that will help him yet. So
Do
we
we
just need
have
to get
enough
out.
time to try to get a ship, or should we go by foot?
I'll say this: if you guys decided to try to find a ship, I'm sure you would have time.
I still think Neferata might.
It is
I
up to you
literally got
guys.
us the ship overnight.
It's totally up to you what you do next, but I'll let you know out of game or out of character that if you decided we want to try to get a ship to go wherever, I'm sure you would have time to scout the docks.
I would love to
Hey.
not go on a ship again. I want to do some
Uh,
time travel, in my opinion.
I think we should ask Neferata if they have any help that they could offer.
Hey, that's a good idea right there.
Procure some horses. That's a good.
Well, I'll see
Anything.
what they say, and then figure out a method to get there.
This might also be our breakthrough with Alden, for all we know.
I will give you guys a couple of
Yeah.
minutes. Decide. I would. My advice as your DM: decide where it is you'd like to go first, so that way when you approach Neferata, you're able to concisely be like, "Here's what we need. Here's why we need it. Here's why we have to."
Well, we
So-
need to
I just wanted to put that out there.
organize the resistance because we did just cut off Alden's source of
Yes.
power. So we need to get the resistance rallied about and tell them what's up.
Feigr's out of it now. So 2 chapters have been
Yeah.
destroyed.
So, Rue and Burnwood are gone. That we know of.
We need to ask Neferata and Bustin' Mike who may be left.
I know
Maybe they would know
I-
if
I
Thornton
know
is a good
easily.
place to go.
They would know.
What is that tiny? Is it just a single safe house by those mountains north of Rue, or is that supposed to be a small town?
Right here.
That where he's pointing, that
Just a
is
single safe
right
house.
on the coast. Yeah.
Okay.
I forget, do we know which one is the person in charge of Thornton's safe house?
Gordon doesn't have one.
There is not a safe house. In
Oh,
Thornton.
oh.
There are 3 in Havensmead. There's the Quethlin one, there's the Rue one,
Right.
and there's the one on the mountain.
That
on
one.
mountain range.
Yeah,
I
so if we
think-
wanted to get there, we need to go to Thornton and then Rue.
Anyways, yeah.
And
We-
then
we
could
need to
probably
speak-
cut across that river and then go straight.
What'd you say,
we
Paul?
need to talk to We need to talk to somebody in the resistance who can start making things happen and move around.
We had him and now we had one and now he's dead.
And it's your fault. She like lashes out at me.
No.
Well, no, there's bound to be more than one leader of the resistance.
You should have said not to go through with it.
That's
I
what I'm
heard you
telling you
read
not to go through with it.
She's not mad about that. She's
I
just
said it was
mad
a bad
that
idea.
Do
She didn't get to do anything before she got dragged away and slept.
You guys do
Got slept
realize
on.
that I literally just sent a word to a resistance leader not long ago.
Yeah, but I thought that was
That's
about
true.
the stuff going on in your hometown and stuff.
That
Yeah.
does not mean he's going to go there.
Well, it's also
No, I know, but I just meant like
you've
he won't know that
established
we're.
contact with one technically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You realize that man knows my father. They partied together on an adventure.
And he is in Alms Manor.
And he's in Olm's Manor as well. Close enough to where Alden is, to where it could serve as a base of operations. And he's got a bloody boat, for crying out loud.
So, Holmes Manor?
But that does not mean we should not exhaust all of our other options on the way there.
Right, so we should go to Neferata.
Yes. Yes.
Let's have a word with her.
So that is the current plan. So I'll move you guys back to Gwethlin.
She might not have sent the missive out yet either, so she could be right. She could write, in there, "Hey, can you? I'm on the way," or like Emet is on the way over there, or something like that.
Do I have Northcrest made already? I think I do.
Oh shit!
I think I planned for every contingency. Let me double check. World map.
When
not
I'll go
gonna
back
get
to
there,
the
Ren.
fortress and try to fight Boromir.
Cities. I do not actually. I thought I did. Okay, go ahead.
I
sorry.
would like to get Feigr out of the fortress and give him a proper send off.
Or we could try to resurrect him.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm not good
Or you wouldn't.
at
But maybe
spells
somebody
yet.
else can.
The cost of that is very high.
It's been way past the point of us trying to resurrect him. It's like you only get like most spells only have a couple minutes time, I think, out of character. I'm pretty sure.
Also, you'd have to find somebody very, very high level to be able to resurrect them.
I know
I'm
I'm
somebody.
pretty sure those are really high level spells.
And the whole point is we
Sorry.
needed to run away, so going back to the body would probably be a bad idea.
I know of a man named Chiz. He might be able to do it, but he's far away.
So we're heading to Neferata. I see two of you have already moved, I think.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize
Okay.
the map was back.
Transmission.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, you guys walk in. Are you walking in? What are you doing? Barging in?
Knocking really fervently.
Walking
We're
in
back in Lemon Dog.
fast.
Okay. Do you want me to just keep going, Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys knock very fervently, and the door opens, and you're led in to the main chamber.
Are they both still awake, or did she probably went back to sleep?
So it's been a few more hours now. So I'll say it's about 6 o'clock. So it's dusk, which means they're both awake.
Something terrible happened. We locked Boromir's power, but he killed Feigr.
Feigr is dead!
Hey,
They killed my boy!
Neferata
We have to go.
Neferata doesn't look too torn up, but Busting Mike starts to, his eyes get big and his beak starts quivering.
Boromir's somewhere in this town, but he's powerless and he can't teleport away.
Oh, not powerless.
Well, no,
Often
he literally
powerless.
doesn't.
No,
I think you said he doesn't have his powers.
He's got powers. He's just not a fucking
He's-
god.
He's probably a warlock right now.
He's stronger than a normal person.
Yeah.
He doesn't have his powers like he normally would.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's at, but he's definitely not powerless.
Okay.
But he's also not like a
Harmless
warlock
either.
level. He's not quite that strong.
He's not a warlock level.
He's not that level, but you don't know exactly what.
Okay.
He's weakened, but obviously still dangerous.
Neferata says, "So that
can I do for you? What do you need from me?
We need to talk to other resistance members, other safe houses, start moving some moves. This could be a chance to do something with Alden that we've never been able to do before, or any of you have been able to do before.
I don't really know the connection, but I guess I will say, so you need what? Transportation? Connections?
If possible, one or both. I know you were going to write a letter to, Weasel. Maybe you could add. Alden is Boromir's son in some way, we've learned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that certainly is news. So then, I guess let me ask, do you just want to hand-deliver the letter yourself?
Actually, yes. Maybe Emet can take it.
How urgently are you trying to send word to him?
For me, it can be. I think this is more urgent. What has happened today is more urgent than anything about anything that I asked you a few hours ago.
Let me real quick look at the world map again, because it took you guys like 30 days
On boat.
almost by boat to get to Quethlin from Rue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
30 days.
It's a long time.
That is a long time. So let me as a GM ask where it is you're trying to go, so I can give you guys accurate distances and times. Give me some locations, and I'll tell you some places.
Send us back to the other map.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
All good.
With the safe house map, yeah.
Was it the safe house map or the world
It was
map that we
the
used
safe
before?
house map.
Well, I mean, but now we want to go all the way to Alms Manor, to Belmere.
So the safe house map encompasses Alms Manor too, so I'll
Yeah.
just take it out.
Okay.
Who would you
I
suggest
really
would be
don't
the
wanna
most
be on boat
helpful,
again.
Neferata?
No, I'm just using this as
I know.
an
I'm
opportunity.
just letting
to...
everybody else know.
They might
Uh,
expect us to
Hmm.
take a boat.
Okay, I see.
That would suck.
Okay.
Neferata, who do you think could be the most useful next to help us?
Well, the closest would be Vagazig. He's on the border. He's right. Oh, right here. Yeah, that's Wagazig. Let me go ahead and set his.
Give him a name.
Oh, I have the name written there. I just need to bring it to the foreground.
This is the ogre. Okay.
Yeah, you guys have this this stuff. Map layer. There you go.
Cool.
I'll go ahead and do all these. She tells
Yeah.
you the names of each of these people.
I like
Man.
that idea.
I
like
wanted
Orlock the Reviver. That sounds cool. I
A
like
little-
him.
a little part of me really wanted Iona to die. Only if I could have asked for her to be rezzed back as an undead changeling.
Undead.
Oh god, that'd be terrifying.
I literally in an old campaign in Pathfinder, our entire party got cloud killed twice. By the BBEG because of our paladin. The first time we all got rezzed by God, Stasis Machina, easy, normal. The second time we all got cloud killed, only me and the one other party members died, and we got rezzed again, but this time it was like, you're getting rezzed, but you are undead. So I was an undead skeleton tiefling.
And your goal is to have every campaign you play an undead.
It's just hilarious to me.
Okay, so she brings up all these names to you. And she says, yes, the closest would be Vagazig on the coast. But I know you were talking about speaking to Weasel in Northcrest.
We can speak to Wagazig on the way.
Now, how do you plan to get there? By boat? Cart?
I believe they would expect us to take a boat,
Do
fleeing.
you have any ways that we could get through by land?
So, it depends where you want to go. Obviously, going to anywhere in Havensmead would be quite simple. You could just follow the roads. If you're trying to get into Olms Manor, there are two possible ways, really. And I'll take you to the world map for this. She says, you could always go through Moorhaven, Meeslin, Devatrice, all the way around. That's the typical way to go. Or you could go through where Whitehill is. There are a few mountain passes through there, but they're quite dangerous. I wouldn't typically recommend it, but I heard Gerard say something about avoiding a boat. So if you're trying to avoid boat travel, this would be the way to go.
I think they would expect us to go by boat as well. As much as I prefer my sea legs, I think walking on land is the best option.
Do you have any
Walking on
carts
otherwise.
that... Well, how fast is a cart versus just walking? Did we figure out that it's like the same speed?
Do we need a cart? Can we just have separate horsebacks? Maybe faster.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. We figured was that the fastest?
Yeah, you could do cart. A cart would be about as fast as walking, but you could carry more. Or you could do a... if you did decide to go on horseback, which we do have a few of, I could give you a few from our stable. They go at 2 times the speed.
If you would let us use 4 horses, we would appreciate it.
Absolutely. So let me do this. So let me grab the ruler. So Quethlin to Rue was 30 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or it was... So
it was about a month, yeah.
So write down 70 feet, somebody. Do 70 divided by... Let me see exactly how many days it was. So you guys left on the 3rd of Yavani, and you arrived in Quethlin on the 29th. So 26 days.
Like about
2.69.
2.69.
Okay, so 2.7. So 2.7 is 1 day then. So we can round and say, if you want to round and just say 2.5 is a day. That'd be a little easier.
Sure.
Alrighty.
So 37, 2.5 is what?
92.5 days.
92.5? Is that what you said?
Yeah. 37 times 2.
Divided by 2.7?
Divided.
I'm dumb. Sorry, I'm dumb. 13.7 days.
14.8. 37 but divided by 2.5, yeah?
Yeah,
No,
2.5.
Oh, 2. Goddamn. 2.5.
14.8.
Yeah.
So 14 days would be to Thornton. If you're trying to get to Whitehill up here through the mountain pass onto the roads, that's different.
Ooh,
I
will we
was
be able
gonna
to get the
say
horses
we-
Well,
and
we need to
mountains?
go. We need to go this way, right? Because she said going from Whitehill.
That's if you're
would
going
be
to
bad.
Agazig. But she was saying if you're trying to go into Alms Manor, you can.
Yeah.
There's a mountain pass by Whitehill you could use.
Oh, okay.
We're about to get to him.
Wagazig, I would recommend probably going to Thornton and then to Rue and following the coast. But it's really up to you. If you'd rather go north to Whitehill and then follow the mountains.
This would be
The
doing
mountains
that.
might be safer.
So it would be 77
me-
if we did that, or
Hang
78 basically.
Let me grab a sticky note. So how long was to Thornton?
37.
14 days.
14 days. Yeah, sorry.
To Whitehill is how long? 58.5 divided by 2.5 is what?
If I let go of the mouse, my feet disappear.
Yeah, I
So
know.
somebody else has to
20
do it.
23 and a
23.
half days.
Well, that's also going straight here. Let me do this. I'm gonna follow the roads and see what that.
Oh
leads to.
yeah.
Let me do this. So let's say. Okay, Thornton's 40. That's 40 divided by 2.5.
37.
I'm too tired.
16 days.
God damn it! What the fuck am I doing?
16. Okay.
40 divided by 2.5. 16.
16.
40.
16
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Okay. From Quethlin, following the roads to Thornton and up to White Hills, 64.
65.
65-ish? 65. What's 65? Divided by 2.5.
26.
My 16.
26.
26.
Okay. Now, if you guys were to try to go to... Would you... Okay, then let me ask this. If you were to go... What? To Wagazig? Are you going to Rue? Or are you going up to White Hill and following the mountains?
Well, I mean, that's the question, right? It depends how long the difference would be. Because we don't need to go to White Hill over Rue, right? Or would White Hill doesn't have a safe house?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't have a safe house, but
Whatever would be the
technically it doesn't
fastest.
anymore either.
At this
I
point,
know, but that's what I'm
it's-
saying. It just needs to be the
seems to me-
fastest.
Only
It
go to
seems
White
to me
Hill. I don't
like-
want to see people.
Yeah,
You
it
do?
seems to me like if we want to go to White Hill, it's because we want to see like a new city and not see Rue.
Well, that's what I asked. Like, since there's no safe house, so it's just about, do we want to see a new city or do we want to just go the fastest?
We're already gonna see Thornton.
Yeah,
Up to
so
you
we want to
guys.
just go the fastest, right?
So whichever's fastest.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Rue,
That's all I was trying to get at.
Rue and then north is 80.7 divided by 2.5.
32 and a half days.
I think it's longer to go to White Hill than it would be to go to Rue.
I think so too, but let me double check. 32.5, you said?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then White Hill Mountain route is what?
Or give or take. Like that, like maybe 29, 28. From White Hill to Wagazig.
Okay, how much is 29?
Well, from Quethlin.
Well, do
White
29 divided by 2.5.
Yeah, we already know the other one. That's
11
fine.
and a half. 11.6, so 11 and a half.
11.6 plus the 26, so that'd be 37 days. So, up to you. So, Thornton, going to Thornton is going to take 16 days. White Hill is going to take 28. If you guys go from Thornton to Rue up to Wagazig, it's going to be 32 days. If you go from Thornton to White Hill and along the mountains, it's going to be 37 days.
I
Rue
think
it is.
I was gonna say
Yep.
things might be able to change possibly when we
Within
get to
30
Thornton
days?
as well, yeah, information might be able to change when we get to Thornton.
Yeah.
So
So either way, Thornton is the first stop.
first
Yes.
stop, yeah.
Yep.
Because
16
who's
days.
to know if we hear of almsmen patrolling the seas around Rue or something like that? That could put us into hot water if we go to Rue.
Yeah.
But if we go to White Hill, I think that's the less likely path
Actually-
that, people would be at.
One sec, because a boat is what? 5 times the speed, right?
Oh, it could be. I don't know. You said,
I
something.
forgot how fast you said.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, it's 5 times.
I thought you said something
Yeah.
like 40 miles a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't have mileage listed on here. So let me...
And
Do this.
ships don't stop for the night.
Yeah, I mean, that's true too, but...
40
So-
miles in a day.
So 70 feet is...
Okay, 50.
divided by 2.5 is what?
26. Oh, no, wait. I did that. 2.
28. Yeah.
28. Oh yeah, because that's the number of days it took to get there.
Yeah.
So 28 days. And if we were to multiply that by 5, so 28 times 5, normally it would have taken you 140 days to get that. Really? No. It took you
No, we're
26
doing-
days to get there.
We're doing this wrong.
Yeah, I know. It took you 26 days to get there. If a boat's going 5 times the speed of walking, it would have taken 130 days on foot to get there.
To be fair, if we're going on foot,
I feel like I'm
100
confusing
days.
myself.
If it would take 100 days, people would not be looking out for us as much. By
Well,
the
I
time
mean,
we
it's not
get
gonna
out
take-
the room.
We're not taking by feet though. Either way, we're taking horses. It's
Yeah.
just the difference between if you want to do Thornton, just only go to Thornton, or skip Thornton completely. At that point, if we would be taking a boat for only being 26 or 28 days. But I think we all just want to go to Thornton, right? So we don't really need to worry unless you want to get to the Wazak person as fast as possible.
I feel like I'm confusing myself. How do I do this math?
What did the
It would take
2.5 come from again?
2.5 is how many is on average. Okay, so it took you 26 days to get from Rue to Quethlin, right?
Yeah. So
Divided by 70, because it's 70 feet on the map. So every 2.5 feet on the map is 1 day's worth of travel. But if you were to go by boat, so that's
Right.
divided by 5. So 2.5 times 5.
I guess the question here though is just, do we want to skip Thornton or not? Because if we go by boat, we're skipping Thornton. But I
if
think
we
we
want to
wanted...
get, if we're really worried about time, then let's just take a boat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you guys. Would you rather see Thornton, or would you rather
Just go straight to the
have
mountains.
this, and then you guys have time to vacation after?
Let's
let's
go to
just-
Thornton, get the lay of the land, and then figure it out from there, I think.
yeah,
Okay.
that's
Because worst case, you could go to Rue
I-
and charter a boat if you had to.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
there's the river right there, just in case we need to hustle.
Okay, so give me 1 sec then. So 2.5 feet on this map is 1 day's travel by boat, which goes at 5 times the speed. So 2.5 times 5 is 12.5. So every 12.5 feet on this is...
You're saying that's faster.
That's wrong.
It
Yeah.
would be every
You need to
0.5.
You need to not multiply 2.5 by 5. You need to
Need to divide it?
2.5. Yes. So every
That'd be-
0.5.
Mhm.
It's like
Okay.
100.
Okay, so every 2.5 feet on this, every half a foot is 1 day.
Yeah.
So
39.
here, let me do this. Okay,
It was
That's
So-
39.
40
So
feet,
40. 80
40.
days.
80 days on foot.
And if we're taking horses, it would be every 1 foot is...
Yeah,
So it'd
exactly.
be 40 days.
40 days. Okay, thank you. I knew I was not crazy. I was just doing something wrong.
You should write that down in your DM book.
Yeah, I'm about
Or
to.
notes.
I'm just gonna write it on the map, on the GM, or just in general.
Okay.
So map layer, give me my text tool. Yeah, sorry that took way longer than it should have, but we haven't done travel in a
Okay.
while. Okay, so 1 foot. No, half a foot. 0.5.
is walking.
0.5 foot equals 1 day walk speed. 1
And then
foot
horses are twice as fast, right?
equals
Yeah, 1 foot is horse.
1 day's horse speed.
2.5 is 1 day on boat.
2.5 feet equals 1 day on boat. 1 day by boat.
And then airship.
Airship.
Yeah, do they have an
Um,
airship?
Horse is
Airship's
Maybe they're
kind of an
doing
inside
Barry's
joke
back.
between
2
us.
times walking. Boat equals 5 times walking.
They might
Okay.
Barry's back.
You want to go all the way up to Barrispec?
They might have an airship there.
Oh, yeah, no, almost definitely they do.
I'm gonna go to Barry's back and become a sky pirate now. I may have taken control of the seas, but now it's time to take control of the sky.
Now it's time to take control of your heart.
God damn it.
That just makes
I've
it
not
hard
been
to
keeping
read.
up with the math at all, so I've just been browsing.
Okay, we got it now.
Amazon.
We got it.
You sure?
Yeah,
Yeah,
half a foot
I
is
think
1 walking speed. I have it down to the bottom right of the map.
Yeah.
Easy.
Can we get much higher?
Yeah, sorry, that took way longer than it should have. Okay, so what is the plan right now? Go to Thornton? Going to Thornton is 80 days? Or 40 days, sorry?
Yes.
On
40
horse.
days and 40 nights.
On horseback? It is currently, you guys would reach there barely by the end of, well, sort of by the end of Yavani, because it's the 32nd right now. So you'd be in the last half of the month.
What season is this?
Yavani is
Yavani.
summer.
Yavani summer. Okay.
Yeah. Did I pin the calendar to this chat?
It might be somewhere around here, if not in Roll20. I just figured it'd be easier to just ask. Oh no! He's
Whoops.
fucking
Goodbye.
gone.
Oh, we lost him.
The
I'm here.
teacher left. We're free to go.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it's not. Let me real quick. I'm gonna post it in.
Now sponsored by Aleve. Thank you for your not sponsor.
Hey, anybody want to hazard a guess of how much a 55-gallon drum of personal lubricant costs?
What the fuck are you looking
I could probably
up?
guess this. I think it's like $200.
55-gallon drum?
Yeah.
No.
Of fucking lube?
Yeah.
Like what
How much
kind of
is it?
lube we talking about? Like horse cum lube or like
Water-based lubricant
just
for
basic
personal
boring
use.
just basic boring lube?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it would definitely be cheaper than like the thick fucking gross lube. 50 gallons.
much it-
I'm gonna say
55.
55-gallon drum.
I'm gonna say $370.
We got $370. Anybody else want to play?
Wait, what are we?
We're-
What are we doing?
How much does
is a
50
gallon drum of personal lubricant
just
On
water-based lube?
Amazon.com.
on Amazon?
Can
Is
I
it shipped and
use
sold
it
by
to like
Amazon?
slide really fast down a slip and slide?
Yeah, that's
Would that
exactly
work?
that's exactly what its purpose is.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes.
Nothing
Okay, but
nefarious is
actually,
going on.
listen to me. Like a giant, like the bounce house slides, and you just pour a bunch of lube down it, and you just
The
let it
question is,
go.
how much
All
would
right,
this cost?
but the question is, how much does a 55-gallon drum of it cost?
I don't know.
Austin,
$30.
wager a guess. $300. Austin, wager a guess.
I think it was $375, if I remember correctly.
Kyle guessed
There you
370.
go.
Yeah, I guess
375. I'm
Wow,
guessing
you-
375.
His price is
You
writing
guys-
it.
You guys would only get like 5 or 6 gallons of that. No, it's a 55-gallon drum. Costs $1,975.
Are you
Jesus
serious?
Christ.
$1.
Even for like industrial things that you would, I like what?
This went up since I looked at it last.
It's in.
It used
It's
to,
in.
it used to cost like 200 something bucks. Inflation's a bitch, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay. Anyway, what are we doing right now? We're going to Thornton 40 days.
I was waiting
That's
for you to
happening?
do math.
Oh,
I
well,
figured I'd
we finished the
distract
math a little
everybody.
while ago.
Wow.
Yeah, get off your fucking dark side of Amazon shopping.
Got it?
I don't want to know the related. Okay,
Fucking
So,
Amazon brand latex bodysuits.
she offers you some horses. So you have decided to go to Thornton? Is that what the consensus is?
Yeah, I think so. I think that way we can have some time to collect ourselves before we decide to go anywhere else.
Need some fresh
Everybody?
air.
Okay, everybody cool with that? Nobody's objecting, so.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, so then let me ask this before we call the session. What is the expectation now for travel? Because I know travel last time was more fun than the first time, but it feels like the stakes are changed right now. And I don't know if you guys would rather just, okay, now we've gone there, or if you want to have another session or two like before.
I would rather just skip like huge like travel stuff, but unless you guys want stuff to happen.
I'm okay with it either way. It's just less I have to plan.
I'm okay with getting there fast and just fast traveling, as long as it's not like, okay, you guys have left Quethlin, now you're at Thornton.
Yeah, like maybe we do.
I would like maybe like one thing to like happen like on the road, like anything could happen.
Mm.
My question is, do we have a bounty on us?
Yeah.
You don't know. Who would have placed the bounty on you?
Alden.
He's gonna
He
be
hasn't-
behind us.
He still hasn't seen us.
That's what I keep saying. Like he's literally still probably like he's in Quethlin somewhere right now.
He also.
Oh.
Oh no, you're talking about Boromir. They're talking about Alden.
Oh, sorry.
But
I mean,
I'll say
Alden
this:
still hasn't seen us.
Alden does
right?
not know you exist.
Yeah, and Boromir again has no way of contacting him now. We assume. I don't think with these normalish people powers that he's going to be able to like just go wherever he wants to talk to people.
All Alden knows is that there was a resistance in Burnwood that he promptly destroyed.
And that now he might have lost some connection to Daddy.
Yeah, he probably felt that.
Well, you don't know what's happening. But yeah, it's safe to assume that whatever affected Murgo also affected Alden. Welcome to Act 3, by the way.
Oh no! Is this the Desert Act?
No. That's a different season.
All right. Well, then I'm cool with a little bit of fast with maybe some spice.
yeah.
Like even just flavor text of like what could have happened. Maybe we helped like somebody or
See,
Not a full
Sounds
section
cool.
of travel. Not a full
Yeah.
section of travel.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I should have Thornton planned for you to explore next week.
If
Yes, sir.
possible, yes.
Sweet. Okay, well then we'll say Neferata gives you these horses, and you decide to flee the city.
Remember, we need
I'm
like
actually-
50 different unique names, family
Mhm.
trees,
Mm-hmm.
detailed
Oh,
NPCs.
For a traveler you meet, or in Thornton?
No, in Thornton.
Well, this is the first
Oh.
capital you will be spending time in, right? You
Spending,
stopped
yeah.
in Belmere for less than a session. So, this is the first time you guys will be actively in a capital city, so that'll be cool.
I'm also going to say, if you need more time planning out the capital,
Nope.
you... Oh, okay. I was gonna say you could have us go do, not like a side quest, but like something happened on the road, and
Well, I
we go
think-
take care of it too.
But I
if
think
you
that's why
didn't have
we
a
wanted
plan.
to we wanted to skip that.
Well, that's
We
what I
don't
want to do, right? Is so, because
Session for that.
once the tension's ramping up, the last thing I want to do is just save my cat from a tree quest. So,
Oh, I'm talking about something that could have happened, like, on the road, like, somebody from Alms Banner is here. or
oh
something
yeah, it's
like
just
that,
something, some
like-
event like that, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but I
some
think
event
the
like
whole point is
that,
we don't want it
where-
to happen all session, right? I think next session we
I
want to go
don't
to
think
Thornton.
it would happen also.
Well, you'll see. I have some ideas. So I just wanted to see what you guys' ideas for pacing was going forward and make sure everybody's on the same page. But you guys are where I was, so you have the same mentality I do. So
Word. Your cat's
40
screaming,
days
by the way.
worth. Oh, I hear it. I hear him back there.
Dying.
40 days. Okay, so we'll call the session there then. Welcome to episode 4, by the way.
Woo!
I might have to think of a new name for this episode, because originally this episode's name was Feigr Fated to Die.
I have nothing now. 1 rune on my arm.
6 sessions, so you guys level up. You're now level
Yay.
4.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
Everybody gains head
That's
spray.
what I'm talking about.
All right.
See what happens.
Oh, I guess let me delete Feigr from the NPC screen.
Woo! Yeah, baby!
And then you swap him down. From
Okay.
our characters dead, you put him down.
Yeah.
Now, officially, from here on out, I don't want any more spoilers, Noah.
Oh, everybody knew.
No more spoilers.
Everybody guessed it. Here's the thing. Everybody went, you know what would be cool? You know what would really help the story? Is if Feigr died. And I went, well, yeah. You ever read a book before? The hero's journey is literally that. I know, he's screaming incessantly.
What a bitch.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.
Okay, thank you
Oh my
everybody
God.
for not watching us.
Experience points.
Thanks for